What is up, team? How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. We are live with the Portal GT Summer GT 2022 Finals. This is Tyranids versus Tau, the two T factions, and two of my favorite factions in the game, so I'm very excited to watch this matchup. I think it's going to be a good one. We started with 32 players this weekend, now down to only 2. And after this game, going to be down to 1 victor, seeking to grab all of those prizes, accolades, and ITC points for their season standing in the 2022 year. Very exciting stuff. Let's talk about some lists, chat. We are on Data Scry Salvage today, so we have 6 objectives, 4 along the midline of the table between the 2 players' deployment zones, 1 in each deployment zone, but with the caveat that this is a hold 2 to score 4 mission. So you only have a single objective in your deployment zone, which means you must leave your deployment zone and hold some of those center objectives in order for a chance to actually get points. Now, the center objectives are locking, so those objectives will remain under your control if you're able to control them at the end of your command phase with an objective secured unit only. Now, that is a little bit unfortunate for the Tyranids here because they have a limited number of objective secured units. And actually for both armies, we have a relatively small number of OBSEC units on both sides. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how these center objectives are donated back and forth. We do have these big bricks of Tyranid warriors that we've been doing work in all of the Tyranid games over the course of the weekend. We also have Death Leaper, who's objective secured on the Tyranid side, who may be able to run around and grab some forward objectives. But they have to contend with a ton of Tau firepower in order to be able to do that. So it's going to be a pretty interesting one. Let's get a prediction going, everybody in chats. We'll do it for a nice 10 minutes, I guess. All right. I'm sure there's going to be probably, despite the fact that it is Tau on one side, I'm sure some people are going to be rooting against the Tyranids, the Tyranid menace that's currently dominating the game. Now, interestingly, the Tyranid player here, Luke, elected not to reserve any units against the Tau. And as we see, he does have 2 Harpies in his list. So those cannot benefit from the obscuring keyword on terrain, which means they may be open to being shot immediately. We'll talk about how the lists look momentarily, chat. I'm going to send you back to the players' mics for a second as we continue our deployment phase.
I think we just dare. Did you know you really don't have that many, you don't really have that many things that can go into Mr. Malley the Scepter, you know, once you are done shooting at all my Harpies, I think. So I'm just throwing these guys over here, obviously not in my deployment zone.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You said you've done 8, so
yep.
I need to do another one.
So let's talk about lists momentarily here, chat. We have seen Luke's list several times over the course of the event. This will be his 2nd game on stream with a decisive win against Mike DeAngelis. Craftsworld Eldar is a classic Hail of Doom style Eldar. Luke was actually able to kill 2 Hail of Doom Eldar lists over the course of the weekend. I'm not sure he was entirely expecting to see this variety of Tau against him in the finals game. But that's what we're going to watch. And the Tau did just defeat a very similar Leviathan-style Tyranid list in the semifinals game. So we'll see if they can repeat that showing. Talking very quickly about the Tyranid list here, because we have seen it before. and very similar versions of it as well. This Leviathan Tyranid list is making the rounds right now. We have a double patrol build all coming out of Hive Fleet Leviathan. So it's going to give all of the Synapse units a transhuman effect. So they cannot be wounded on better than a 4. Pretty good against the Hammerhead rail cannons that are on the Tau side of the table, because they are going to be very swingy one-shot weapons that will normally be wounding most of the game on 2s or 3s, but instead be blocked down to just 4s in this game. We have a unit of 3 Tyrant Guard, a unit of 3 Zoanthropes, 1 Neurothrope with the Resonance Barb and Direct Guidance to give a unit +1 to hit, a Winged Hive Tyrant, 1 unit of 9 Tyranid Warriors with a bunch of Deathspitter Dual Bone Swords and a triplet of Venom Cannons, I guess, alongside Adrenal Glands to make them faster. Death Leaper with Alien Cunning to give her objective secured and allow her to advance and perform actions. 2 individual Carnifexes with Heavy Venom Cannons and Crushing Claws, and Enhanced Senses for +1 to hit. Very good, benefiting from the single reroll that the Hive Fleet Leviathan adaptive trait gives you. We also have 2 Harpies, one with Dermic Symbiosis for a 4+ invulnerable save, the other with Synaptic Enhancement to give it Synapse, so it can benefit from that trained human and also be able to supply the Synaptic Imperative auras depending on the imperative for each turn. In the second patrol detachment, we have a Foot Hive Tyrant. I don't know if I mentioned the Winged Hive Tyrant in that detachment with Reaper of Obliterax and Adaptive Biology for a 5+ damage ignore. The second Hive Tyrant coming with Maw Claws of Thyrax, so +1 attack and reroll wound rolls, as well as a Heavy Venom Cannon. And a last unit of 3 Tyranid Warriors, these ones with Devourers. Moving on to the Tau list. We can talk about this is Stephen Wolmuth playing Tau Sept. So Tau versus Leviathan, I think a matchup that GW would love. These are the 2 poster sub-factions for each of their respective armies.
And another drop from you, or is that your last one?
That's my last one.
Okay.
Looks like the players are finishing up here, so we'll...
It'll shock you to learn that I'm doing the same thing, but exactly in reverse on the other side, where this guy's within 3 of the Tyrant card over here.
I'm shocked.
And actually, he'll get a little closer.
Listen to the players as they finish
boy.
the deployment step.
Looks
Looks like all of the Tau are down.
Has to be like right in, like
just need to finish the Tyranid deployment.
Here.
Yep.
So I'll get right there. And this is his command phase buff. And you know about the Tyranid command phase buffs as well?
Yes.
And the psychic powers. The psychic powers and the command phase buffs share the same telephone system.
Yeah.
Which is Synapse creatures. I did label my Harpies Synapse and
nice.
4++. And you know that all Synapse are transhuman natively?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we set this up, roll off, and
Turn on the clock.
wish each other the best of luck.
Yep.
Immediately after the first turn roll.
All right,
for
here
which
we
I
go.
wish you the worst of luck.
Thank you. I wish you
Medium luck.
medium luck. I was around that much. 5. I go first.
Good
Let's
luck.
go.
Hey.
All right.
I'm gonna like whiff horribly. It's
No,
gonna
what
be
you're gonna do is
hilarious.
You're gonna redeploy.
I am gonna call Kayun
Kion
and redeploy.
into the reserves.
I am going to redeploy. You're not wrong about that.
I did know that.
Do the home and beacon with them. Darn it.
And
I was
you get
gonna.
a whole commander point.
Yep.
Good stuff.
I do. So first off, I have pre-game things that I have to do.
Yeah, do them. Yeah, you.
Devours on the Warriors is interesting. I wonder if it was just because he had the models. Yeah, it might have been. The big Warrior squad does have Death Spitters. The Devourers, it might also help because that unit, the smaller units' ranged weapons don't typically matter too much. And you might have wanted them specifically to fight smaller, more lightly armored units. So things like, you can imagine, Imperial Guard veterans and Swooping Hawks and the units like that, you don't necessarily need the Death Spitter profile to kill, especially against units like Harlequins and things like that. If you can go first with your Death Spitter units to clip out their transports, the Devourers are much more effective against a Harlequin than a Death Spitter is because of those extra attacks. So there are some benefits to having the Devourer over the Death Spitter. 5 attacks rather than 3 is a pretty big difference. So we did just see the roll off there. Tau going first, which is going to be a very big deal. As I mentioned, the Harpies cannot be obscured, which means they are going to be getting hit by those railguns immediately on the 3 hammerheads on the Tau side of the table. And before we move too far forward here, I am going to talk very quickly about the Tau list as we move through into the Tau command phase. Looks like we are still considering our redeploys. Calling Kaoyan to give the Tau exploding attacks in the latter half of the game rather than the additional benefits in the beginning of the game that you would get from Montka. So we do have a Supreme Command attachment that's bringing Commander Shadow Sun. She can give full rerolls, and she does have her Warlord trait because she must be the Warlord inside the Supreme Command. Exemplar of the Kaoyan to give 3 redeploys if we have called Kaoyan, which we have, which is good. There you go. We have a Battalion detachment, also from Tau Sept. Interestingly, while we do have, because Shadow Sun can be taken in any Tau subfaction inside her own Supreme Command, and she does not have a selectable keyword. She doesn't necessarily need to be in a Tau Sept army, so it is a little bit of a surprise that the remainder of the army is Tau Sept, although given the composition, it's not that shocking, to be fair. We have a unit of Crisis Bodyguards with air-bursting fragmentation projectors and flamers, 1 unit of Crude Hounds, super good utility unit on those guys, just 24 points for 4 relatively fast bodies on 25mm bases, so they're really easy to fit into awkward positions and then run around to hold objectives or score secondaries or movement block. We have a commander in a Cold Star battlesuit with the classic Fist of the Cold Star build, bringing Precision of the Hunter for rerolls to hit and wound with all of his weapons, and he has many of them because we are bringing a burst cannon and high output burst cannon, as well as the Onager Gauntlet for a big 3 damage melee attack, and the thermoneutronic projector, which is a 2 damage flamer profile that, although it's not actually a flamer, you do have to roll to hit with it, that can also be used in melee as a melee weapon. So it's D6 plus 2 damage attacks plus the 4 attacks from the 3 damage Onager Gauntlet. So actually a relatively dangerous melee profile for that guy. We also have an Ethereal, bringing Sense of Stone, Wisdom of the Guides, and Exemplar of the Montka. So we're going to be able to get full rerolls to wound within 9 inches, not the normal 12, because we have not called Montka today. But that gives the list a lot of flexibility because you can choose Montka to benefit from Exemplar of the Montka, but we do have Shadow Sun in there to get Exemplar of the Kaoyan if we elect to pick that, although it seems like we might be favoring Kaoyan for this particular Tau build more than Montka because it is a little bit more reserved than a lot of the Farsight Battlesuit nuke builds that we've seen. We have Long Strike in that HQ slot as well, alongside 1 unit of Kroot Carnivores and 2 10-man strike teams with their pulse rifles. So no breachers today. The strike teams are slightly cheaper, and they have those long-range weapons, which is helpful. 2 units of Crisis Battlesuits in the elite slot, 3 battlesuits apiece with plasma rifles and ion blasters, as well as shield generators and 4 and 6 shield drones in those units, respectively. We also have 1 unit of hey, Victor Von Champ with the cheer. Cheers, man. I really appreciate it. Mechanicus player looking at the new GT leagues. Phil, like Daniel D. Lewis.
Sorry, I'm so I have no idea what you're on.
These, it'll be interesting to see how the new GT packet shakes out because the leaks are a little funky. We'll see how they end up. We also have a unit of 4 stealth battlesuits with a homing beacon, so we can potentially be dropping some crisis suits immediately. And it looks like we may be setting up to do that. That stealth battlesuit team moving to the center of the table on this slight right objective here, and we could potentially be dropping one of those crisis battlesuits since I believe both of the Crisis Battlesuit teams are in reserve, or one of the Crisis Battlesuit teams is in reserve, excuse me, can actually chain back to that homing beacon unit and be placed relatively close to the Tyranid monsters to unleash hell on them. Although with ion blasters and plasma rifles, we don't need to be super duper close to be able to hit them. We also have one additional unit of Crude Hounds in the fast attack slot, 4 marker drones, a unit of Vespid Stingwings that are currently in reserve in order to score retrieve Nakmunda data, and 2 additional Hammerhead gunships with smart missile systems. Able to be buffed by long strike on those guys, so we have a reasonable number of marker lights in the army generally. We have the unit of 4 marker drones, as well as marker drones on those stealth battlesuit teams, 2 marker drones on the ethereal as well. So we have an okay number of marker lights, but also being able to hand out a passive marker light buff with long strike is, to either a core unit or a hammerhead gunship. So we have a lot of access to marker lights in this army. Not to mention the fact that we have that Tau Sept full reroll, hit or wound, in addition to the single reroll that the hammerheads will get when attacking anyway. Relatively high reliability on those big railguns, but I think they're being included in the army currently as a response to not only these aircraft that are seeing a lot of play in Tyranid lists, but also the high popularity of Knights currently, since both new Knight codexes were just released. And we actually had 5 total Knights players in the tournament this weekend, in addition to a couple of other Knights being taken in alternative sub-factions. Send you back to the players' mics here while we are moving through the Tau movement phase.
That lets them move 16.
So they touch the objective? Okay.
Yeah, they want to touch both of them because they're main.
So they were able to make it.
Crude Hounds
Yeah.
on
Okay.
both the
Just wanna
top
clarify.
and bottom
I can also
objectives.
reroll for free. It's a
Yeah,
thing.
no, I know. I just didn't know if they could get there. It's fine.
And they're just gonna. Those guys are gonna chill there.
Uh-huh.
The ethereal's gonna start doing the magic action for scanning these objectives.
Oh, okay. Your ethereal's going to do that. He loses his auras if he has any.
Oh, he loses his auras. He loses his 9-inch aura of reroll stuff. That's cool. Not reroll stuff.
Worth pointing out. I don't remember what his auras are.
He has a single aura of 9 leadership.
Of what?
9 leadership.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
These guys are gonna move
So
6 up.
Okay.
So a little interesting as well, the player's just talking about the mission bonus objective, which is a action that can be performed while in range of their home objectives, and will score them points at the end of the turn based on the number of objectives in the center that they hold, or I think the number of objectives total. And this is one of the reasons that Data Scry Salvage tends to be very heavily slated towards the player going first, because not only can you move up and threaten to lock those objectives if you have objective secured units on them, but you also basically just get a bunch of free points. If you have Stranglehold, you don't even have to do anything to score Stranglehold. You just have to stand on 2 objectives outside your deployment zone. And you get, even if you do that, you score 3 additional points for the action completing as well. And that's going to be much more difficult for your opponent to contest. Not to mention the fact that the player going second has to push pretty far forward to ensure that you don't lock any of those objectives under your control for the remainder of the game. That said, this is a Tyranid army, and it is going to do massive damage at close range. And I know Luke was mentioning, I think off camera, but he was saying that he does not intend to play this game very conservatively. And I think Steven feeling very much the same way as we see the Tau Fire Warrior strike teams moving aggressively up into the center of the table. Marker drone unit moving up alongside them as well. And we have a big crude squad hiding in that central ruin. Ooh, do we have old school stealth battlesuits? Oh, no, I guess not. Those are the current versions. I have a soft spot for the OG stealth battlesuit teams, chat, that were just basically fire warriors with a big gun. I liked those guys.
Might as well keep them being useful. He's just
Well, you
gonna.
can mark our other stuff.
So, I want to make sure both of them can shoot you. That's the big thing.
I mean, you have 70 million inches on your range.
Yeah, but I want to be able to see you. So he's
Yeah,
gonna
so
move
you
up
can
there.
definitely- We already clarified. You could see this one.
Yep.
I can see that one. Yeah. So
Can you
this
see-
guy is being seen by 2.
Can you
this
see-
guy is being seen by none.
Not,
You know. Can you move them further than you
I
just
can. This so far I moved this guy 6 and him 2.
Oh, okay, so keep moving here. I'll give you the line to my harpy
All right, thanks.
for physically seeing. I can't see anything from his wingtip until there.
I can.
That's a solid wall.
So both of them are hitting that.
Oh, okay. You're getting the back one. I
Yeah.
couldn't quite tell because
You're hitting like the tip of his railgun.
One hammerhead saw the other
All
one.
right. Can you see anything?
What's that?
This guy. Can you see anything?
Not at. I think that's him. If he shimmies like 2 inches that way, you can see this guy.
Doosh,
And
doosh, doosh.
so the line that you want to hit is like here to see the other one.
Boop.
And you have a million inches of range, right?
Yeah, 72. They're gonna run.
Yeah, I can see him there. As I poke my own eye out. So right now it is all 3 can see this one,
And I think
and
these.
2 can see this one.
I thought.
All 3 can see both?
Yeah, I think all.
Yes, correct. Carry on. All 3 can see both. That's what we were measuring. Our mistake.
So.
They don't hide.
Yep.
They just make you go places.
All right. Boy. All right. Let's see how this goes.
All right. Any other movement? The free marker light, by the way, was which one again? So he's free marker light. He's long strike.
Yes.
And so he is currently not marker lighted, but that can change.
Yes. Okay then.
And the free marker light, well, he only has 1 shot. I was like, is it every time he shoots?
It's for all his guns. It's that unit.
Yeah.
All
No.
right.
I don't know why I was thinking like, yeah. Anyway, carry
All
on.
right. Yep. Sorry. The shooting phase. 2 marker lights.
So
Far
you're
dude.
putting both into the front one?
Yep.
Okay.
3s.
right, here we go.
1 goes through.
Okay.
Marker light
So
on the
currently
close
someone is
heartbeat.
not getting a marker light,
Yes.
And we have a
and no one is getting a marker light into the back except for the one dude who you gave it
we
to.
have a free marker light on the second guy. So it
And
looks like
I
all the
see
railguns
I
will
don't
probably be
benefit
hitting on
from
4s
forests,
currently.
although as cute as that would be.
So long strike wants to be the first one to shoot things. So
So who's
Just-
he shooting at?
he's gonna shoot the marker lighted harpy because I like 3s.
All right, long strike is shooting the marker lighted harpy.
Yes.
So no one has any marker lights anymore.
Yes, except for him.
This is the guy who has the invuln, so I'm going to burn a CP here
Yeah.
to make him transhuman, because we would like you to roll a not 4.
All right.
So,
They want me
does he
to
hit?
roll dice over.
Huh? You just
They
in
want,
here.
yeah. All right.
So
There's a dice
does
right
long
here.
strike hit on a 3?
3. That's a 6.
Does he wound on a 4?
4. It's a 2.
Reroll, please fail.
4. That's a 6.
All right.
It's
so
gonna
how
do
many?
3 mortal wounds and 8 damage.
Okay. So 11.
Yep.
It's down to 2.
All right. That is nice.
Yeah, it's helpful.
These guys are
We're out of
gonna.
marker lights except for the guy
Here.
who has his freebie.
Yep. Gonna spend a CP.
4.
These guys are going to get the 36 thing I was talking about.
Yeah, they shoot at full range. Everyone's in range,
Yep.
and so they're rapid firing.
Yep. And they're gonna try and tank that last one off you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, here
What's
we
your
go.
normal save?
Fire Warrior Strike Team
He
trying
has the
to
upgrade.
clear the last couple wounds off of that wounded
6,
harpy.
7, 8, 9, 10,
Yes, sir.
11, 12,
This is very
13,
exciting, chat. I'm not gonna lie.
14, 15, 16, 17,
All right, hitting on
18,
5s
19, 20.
and wounding on 5s.
5s, 0, and 1s because they are in range of Shadow Sun's 12-inch aura of reroll 1s.
Why me?
You know, are you seriously? No, I asked you in all seriousness, Cyan, about a 12-inch aura?
12-inch aura is pretty broken. I love it.
Yeah.
That's the most broken thing on this table, for sure.
I hear 12-inch auras are broken.
12-inch auras.
No.
They're specifically not auras, okay? And 5s.
5s.
How many?
2. I can reroll 1 because I'm Tau.
Yes, sir.
3.
All right,
AP
4
1.
up in wounds.
Fails.
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 Yeah, he's just dead, because you can do it again with the other squad.
Yeah, that gets the
Explosives don't
harpy.
matter. Oopsie. Yep.
Clean shot and 2 hammerhead
Alright,
guns
this hammerhead
still remaining.
shooting.
And this is the one with the marker light,
Yes. He's also going to shoot that guy.
with his
Smart missiles. Yeah.
They're 36.
30. I think I just
It's
got
to the base.
the base.
So that's your 30? No.
Nope, not quite.
Your over's done.
I'm like half an inch. Oh well.
Come closer. I told you.
Nah, I'm good.
All right, so he does have a marker light, so he hits on 4s.
Yep. So 4. Hits.
Okay, and does it
4.
wound?
Rerollable. That's a 2.
Not a
Nope.
4, thank God. And the guy who doesn't have a marker light
Second
Has to
one
hit and
bounces.
has to hit on a 5. That feels...
It does.
No, don't do that. You do that 30?
Yep. Just
Dude,
hit.
you're like tickling me, take it. Dude, you got him.
All right.
You pre-measured that
Well-
to the nth degree. So what are we doing? The spicy stuff first?
Yeah, I'll do the spicy stuff
All right,
first.
no 5s.
5.
No 5.
That's a 6.
That's unfortunate.
Not a 5.
4, no, 1s,
4.
2s, and 3s.
Got him.
All right, how many wounds?
There it is.
I'll reroll this for command point.
Shots hit.
Okay.
12.
What?
12. Does 12 damage.
Jesus. Down to 1. He's far back though, because that was the front one. You
Plows
were measuring
that
36 too. I don't know what else
Harpy
you
for
said.
12 damage.
I don't know
The full
either,
gamut.
but something might. Let's see.
Maybe.
I think I might get one shot off or something. We'll
Here,
see.
I'll give you 36. You tell me.
Nope.
Okay. So he leaves.
With 1 wound. Huh.
Could potentially
I
heal
assume
that
he's
guy
bracket.
in the Tyranid command
In
phase.
1 wound? No, it's his top bracket.
You don't have a magical bracket stat, do you?
I could heal 3 and bring him to his middle bracket
Oh,
for a CP.
oh,
He lives with 1
and
wound.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Is it okay?
5, 6, 7.
He's over there.
8.
He's right there, Carol. He's right there.
So there's 8 shots at that angry bike dude, the one I just barely measured to with the smart missiles.
This guy?
Yes.
Okay, go to town.
4s.
Who's shooting this? I'm sorry.
Him.
Okay, you do not need to go through the forest.
Okay, so 3 hits. Toughness, not.
8.
I can reroll 1
Yeah, sure.
because
sure.
I am a
You're not
hammerhead.
Winning,
Nope.
You're not winning on force.
I'm not wounding you on force. I thought I wound. I always wound you on force, don't I?
The opposite?
If only if that's if only that was how
These
Transcendent
guys are
works.
gonna
Yikes. That'd be
power-
pretty awkward.
Their shots and
I
sheets.
think 2 of them
It's
are
just really
going
bad
through
on
forest.
high toughness
Oh.
units.
So they did get the full rerolls from Shadow Sun. Of
course.
5.
So you want to do the one who's not going through the forest, or the other way around first?
I'll just do the first 4. 4
Okay,
shots.
So 5s.
Yes.
Shadow Sun.
2 hits.
And wounding on force.
Force.
Because you're plasma, right?
I can reroll this because I'm Tau. 2 wounds, AP4.
2 invulns. He's practicing his invulns.
Two
Once we
up.
get to take them. What's that?
2 more. 2 hits.
Oh, sure.
No wounds. Okay. Was worth a try.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I don't think there's much else. I think I like the fact that I killed one of the harpies.
Yeah, that was great.
It makes me happy.
I'm happy that they're not both dead. There was really no world where they all lived, because you would have had to not...
I would have had to fail epically.
would've
I mean,
been-
I wounded. I almost killed both of them. I was very
did,
close.
It was close.
So that's everything. I get 3 points.
I already marked you for your clean victories, sir. Bring it down. You're looking at 2. What I do with Noctarius data is I just get
Yeah,
it from the
I
perspective
get 3 for the
that the
special
paper holds.
secondary.
Yeah, clean victory. I already,
No,
it's not 3, it's 4.
the special.
No, command. You don't score until the command phase.
I don't score. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So I promise you, it won't be 3.
Well-
Actually, it would have been 4 if you had done it this way.
Well, it's maximum 3.
Oh, is it max 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not going to be.
Well-
It's not going to be 3.
That's my turn. Over to you.
Yep. So 1, 2 for bring it down,
You get 2.
and working on the very last one. All right. So I gain a command point going up to 6.
Yep.
I'm just going to use it right now.
2.
Because if I roll a 5 or a 6 here, my harpy will heal up to 4,
Yep.
and that'll bring him up to his middle bracket.
No.
So a 5 to be happy. Oops, as I kill your Kroot.
It's a 3.
No, he's in the 3. He's still in his lowest bracket, which is
What's he shed on his lowest bracket?
5s.
All right, huh? It's not 6s.
It's not. It is not.
Man. So what's this movement on its lowest bracket?
I think it's only 15. Let me double check though. It's not far. He's gonna shoot, but that's it. He's not bombing anything. No, it's 15 to 20.
Yeah,
What's up?
I just called the table judge. There you go.
What's the phase thing?
The,
I think you
We
start
did
it
it.
at your command phase or something.
Have an OBSEC unit on a center objective at the beginning of your command phase. It's sticky.
It's completed. You score.
At the end of your turn.
Oh, I misread. I was reading this, not
Yeah.
this.
So this.
So you do.
I
You-
do
you
get-
score 3.
Yes. Aha!
there
Nice.
it is.
OBSEC is
Fixed it. We got it,
Oh.
Chance.
Right, right.
Don't worry. I'm,
Okay.
I'm
Someone
on
got
it.
knocked
I'm
down.
So
and then
for
I
your
kicked it.
tertiary, Steve, you're gonna score 3.
Not good. Carol. She's busy right now.
Okie dokie. So it is 15 to 20.
Oh,
So what I want to do is I think I want to go this way.
I was wondering, like, in your free time, could you like try and fix him? Thanks.
So I'm just gonna, I think, move him over here so that I don't have to draw a line of sight over the forest.
Oh, that works.
To shoot. Which one's long strike again?
That one.
Yeah. All right, so anyway, I gotta do some command phase stuff before I move.
You're good.
Warriors get +1 to hit.
Oh,
Warriors get reroll 1s to hit. Actually, do I want to do that, or do I want to make my venom cannons better at killing your tanks? I could do that. Because if I get rid of your tanks and we just play the no one has big guns game, I kind of like that. And my warriors are like, they're going to advance, right? They're going to be like here, maybe make a cheeky charge, that'd be cute. You know, go kill some stuff. But them being a little bit better at killing your fire warriors, I don't think I particularly care about. No, I'm going to give the 2 Carnifexes reroll 1s to hit.
Okay.
And actually, this guy might be shooting through the forest anyway. Because if I move him 8 this way, the back of his base is not going to see your whole hull. That's what he has to be,
Yeah.
right? So I'm going to give him the +1 to hit. So
Counts
that
her
he's
out.
just hitting on 3s rerolling 1s, and
Yep.
he's hitting on 3s rerolling 1s because we're going to be far on this side.
Yep.
And we just play the game.
All right, here we go. Moving into the Tyranid first turn. I think certainly could have taken a little bit more damage there. Still with 1 Harpy remaining, which is pretty happy. There is a universe where both Harpies go down, and fortunately we're not living in that one, so we do have a pretty appreciable counterattack from the Tyranid player. I imagine that we're going to try to send some of these cannon shots into the hammerheads, probably kill at least one of those. Although we do have some drones around to potentially save your protocol them. We also have the warrior squad that can start trying to kill the strike teams before the strike teams are able to begin holding those center objectives down.
Can you reduce my charge into your fire warriors?
No, he's in deployment.
Steve?
By 2, and -1 to hit.
I don't care about the shooting. So you can reduce. Oh, sorry.
If is it infantry?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can reduce my charge by 2. Can the cell suits as well? They can, right?
Yes, because they're suit.
But they can't.
No, the grounds cannot.
Well,
bark
so
at
I'm
you
just
really
thinking,
loud.
like, if I just
Yeah.
advance 11, make an easy charge over here, absolutely murder them, get more movement, and just shoot them to death, then that's cool.
That would be cool.
Oopsie, sorry. So I think that's the plan. So the 11-inch move. Your dogs are inside of 16, so I would need a 5. Right, 11 minus 16 is 5. No, I'm inside of 16. It'd be 15, so
if
it's
you're
a 4.
4.
Right, okay.
Don't roll 2 1s.
I will try really hard not to. So, I'm going to come along for the ride. Come on, boys.
Looks like we are going to
They're
be
not
sending the
gonna-
warriors up, maybe trying to get
They're not going to block the movement on Mr. Carney
a
Defects. That would be
charge
bad.
into
That would be pretty funny,
the
too.
crew
Real bad.
hounds.
All right, so this is the front flank.
Although I don't think we have anything particularly exciting we can do with that charge, but it will potentially allow them with a high enough charge roll to slingshot.
So the guys that
into
are right
the
behind them
top
are just going
left
to follow
objective.
suit in formation.
It'd be nice to be able to get maybe a wrap and trap or something in order to protect yourself from the Tau counterattack, but that seems a little bit difficult at this stage.
God bless.
Real question is how well
Don't let
these
me put my own models
Venom
next to my own
cannons are
models.
going to convert onto the hammerheads, I think. If we have another turn of unrestricted shooting from these hammerheads, things are going to go very south very quickly. These poor little Carnifexes
And
get
we'll stay
one
just a little
shot
bit back here.
by the hammerhead.
Still 2
I
inch
assume the range on
Pretty
your
difficult for
guns
them
are like
to
24.
survive.
Yeah,
and
they're
even
shooting
a
the
hammerhead
guns.
shot has a pretty reasonable
Like,
chance,
that's the
depending
thing we
on
get to do.
Everyone
the
but these
buffs
two will be
active
shooting through
of
the forest,
killing
right?
2 warriors.
That's a great
every
question.
time
We'll
he
cross
connects.
that when we come to it. I'm not sure. Speaking of shooting through the forest,
It's
we know
because
Mr. Carney
the
Defects
weapon
is doing
damage
that.
itself will kill one warrior
Despite his best
automatically,
efforts.
and then the weapon inflicts 3
Why is it
additional
+1?
mortal
Come
wounds
on.
Actually, I don't have to.
on top of
can
normal
shoot
damage,
downwind-
which would
downwind
hit
at
a
that guy.
second model.
Although I don't think I want to because,
Well,
like,
if you,
this guy's very dead if I shoot that, and him. But then you still have 2, and I really want to get you down to 1 if it's possible. So Harpy's going to move so that we're not going through the forest. You know what? I think I'll give myself options. So can you give me range to your dude? Oh, I'm in range. Can you check line of sight to Mr. Carney the Fex here? I'm assuming I can do both.
I don't think I can. I think I can see his back.
So right to here.
Yeah, you can see. I can see. You can see him.
Okay, good times. And Mr. Hy-Vee the Tyrant will hold off a second.
It's hard because you can't put your head down on the table because of the.
Right. So I think I just move 8. I'm probably going to mortal you off the planet though. So I probably should advance. To get to the objective, we would need a 4. Yeah. I mean, charging you would be spicy, but I'm doing too many mortal wounds to charge you. So Malleus Scepter is going to advance.
5.
That'll do.
I appreciate these nicknames for all the Tyranid units.
He's going to walk straight there.
With Carney the Fex and Mally the
Actually,
Scepter,
you know what
maybe
he'll
even
do?
Hy-Vee
He'll
the
shimmy back a
Tyrants,
little bit,
and
move a little more sideways, not touching the forest, but just
Tyranidy
making it a little
the
harder for you
Warrior,
to draw line of sight without going
Zoni
over
the
it.
Throat.
Speaking of the forest, Mr. Carney the Fex
Glorious.
has no desire to be anywhere near the forest, so he's going to do the things.
All right.
So 36. I don't think I can go through there and see you. No. So he's just shooting downwind there, and that just is what it is.
I do appreciate some of the positioning that Steven has put himself in for to defend against the counterattack here, because he has placed his stealth suits sort of along this line, along the middle. These guys, I think, are cosplaying as being on the bottom floor here, so they're actually just proxy based on top, which makes it easier to see on stream, so I do appreciate that. But that does mean that any mortal wounds that the unit's going to sustain is going to start killing the models on the objective first, and that's going to make any subsequent charges into these models who are here, and I believe out of line of sight, much more difficult. So as soon as the mortal wounds start going down, they're actually going to remove additional damage options from the Tyranid player. And depending on, yeah, it looks like the Harpy is moving. Yeah, Harpy has moved. Going relatively slow. And staying pretty far back. We're trying to line up some not dense cover shots onto the hammerheads. So that means that there's basically nothing that is going to be able to hit these crude hounds this turn, which means I think we are a lock for at least 4 primary objective points for Tau going into round 2, which, while it doesn't sound like a lot, is actually kind of a big deal for this mission, since this mission tends to be relatively low scoring for one or both players, depending on how aggressive each player is. Now, in addition to that, we have a lot of defensive positioning in front of our stealth suits here. Those stealth suits are relatively resilient to ranged attacks, outside of potentially the Warrior Brick, which has a huge volume of shooting, which doesn't care so much about the mass invulnerable saves in the Crisis Suit team. The Crisis Suits are going to be able to blank a lot of Venom Cannon shooting that might hit them, because while the Crisis Suits itself will go down to a single converted Venom Cannon shot, the drones are wildly overkilled by a Venom Cannon shot converting on them, and have a 4+ invulnerable save. So they're going to be able to block out a lot of that with that invuln save. So we're really only worried about Psychic and charging onto these guys. The charge phase is going to be tough this turn because there's not a lot going on. But we have so many Strike Force members in front of them, they're going to be sinking a lot of the mortal wounds into that unit rather than hitting the Crisis team itself. So there's really no way for the Tyranids to profitably engage into that Crisis Suit team. So we're going to get another turn of it shooting and able to potentially finish off that Malice Scepter if we get a converted Hammerhead shot into it.
I think what I do instead, I mean, I have an abundance of units that can action back here, and I think it's going to be my Tyrant Guard. I want my Zoanthropes to move up, so my Zoanthropes will advance.
Nice.
So they're just going to get right up to here.
Haha, you can't advance in. Never mind.
And advance in what?
Can't advance the psych. Wait, never mind.
Well, I'm not going to Psychic, is the thing about that. With them anyway. And I have this last warrior unit, which Oh, sorry, one model went with the fake unit. That's wrong.
No.
Sorry, this was this guy.
Uh,
I kept them painted slightly differently so that I could tell.
Yep, I
and
can tell.
I just didn't do it. All right, I think what I want is a little more auxiliary support here, maybe. I'll advance them because they're not charging anything this turn, and shooting a little bit better doesn't really matter. So the warriors in the back are moving 8 inches.
No, 2 inches. You got a 2.
I know.
That's how much you move, right?
Yeah. So they're just going to waltz up here. I don't think I care about their shooting. I think I care about their charge threat. What's the AP on Vespid?
3.
Okay.
2 damage each.
Yes.
I am going to use my advanced.
So I'm thinking what I want to do is make it difficult for you to come in over here
Okay.
by walking my Tyrant card a little bit. And over here you're not coming in, over here you're not coming in, over here you're not, over here you're not. With charging I can make that happen. Yeah, so it'll just be difficult for you to rod when I'm finished with my turn. 90 here, 90 here, so he doesn't have to be there. Is he still within 3? Yep. And this guy is going to waltz. We'll just make sure that he stays at the 3. Actually, we'll shimmy this guy a little bit so he can move more here this way. So right there to within 3. And I think we've done movement.
Okay.
So
Psychic time.
took a little while. Oh, sorry, no, this guy hasn't. In the movement phase, I do also want to state that these guys are going to do the action.
Oh, I thought it was the Hive Tyrant.
No, the Tyrant. Oh, I guess I could. It doesn't really matter who does it. I think I'm going to have them do it. Whatever. No, because then my Hive Tyrant at least can not smite or something. Because no, if he does a real action, he can't cast at all, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you don't know anything about psychics, but you know he can't.
Yeah, definitely has to tell player how psychic abilities
is
work.
not going to do the action. He's doing the Tyrant Guard are doing the action, but before I do that, the Neurothrope is going to scooch a little bit.
So we do have
I
3
just wanna waltz
objectives
that
taken
way.
for the
1 inch
Tyranid player right now because it's a little bit difficult to see, but we do have Death Leaper. We have a Luke has a cool semi-transparent Death Leaper over here because she's chameleoning, I guess, into the terrain, which is very cool. And she is objective secured, so she will be able to steal that objective away, regardless of whether or not the Crude Hounds get taken out over there. So that is going to be capped at 3 for the both players, assuming that we're able to take the stealth suits off this center objective.
So he is going to smite on these guys.
Just a normal
Here
Plano
comes the
smite?
psychic phase.
Sort of. He's the better caster.
Yeah, and he
guy.
has the 3 wounds, right?
Yeah, 3d6, pick the highest.
11,
It'll
roll
shock you to
d6.
learn, that's that. So d6, and it'll be +3 because he pulses
Yep.
3 mortals.
No. 5.
That's the squad.
No, it's not.
You have
There.
more than 8 wounds in the squad?
There's 2 wounds in each of the suits.
Oh, okay.
1, 2.
So there's a guy with 2 wounds left. All right, you took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes, and he'll be hiding from you so you can't see him. I don't know if
That's
that
okay.
does
I'm going to do
anything.
mortals too, don't worry.
Yeah.
With the pulse.
Yep.
So he'll scream,
Ooh,
and the
that's a
scream
big-
will go
that's a
into
big
that
shot right
squad.
there.
Yep.
But as long as I cast this on
I was just talking about how the mortal
Yep.
wounds could potentially
Don't
pull these
know.
guys out of danger,
You do.
but not when the first
Stop
pulse
it.
hits for 8.
D3 mortals on those guys.
It's gonna do.
2. And this guy's auto dead.
Give.
There you go.
I know I'm so demanding.
Yes, sir. All right, over here, we're going to telephone in from the Neurothrope, advance in charge.
Oh,
Pretty big deal
Because he
there.
really needs to do that.
Since
Four.
that does,
He does actually
donate
succeed.
control of that objective to
Despite
the
his best
Tyranids.
efforts.
He tried really hard to fail, but it's really hard to do it when you're
Also
at
removes
casting
the
that
homing
2d6
beacon,
plus
although
3.
Scream.
I don't think we really need that at this
Oh, no,
stage
that's
of the
good. I'm
game.
sorry. He just did that.
No, scream on your unit. Very, very effective.
Paroxysm, yeah, Catalyst, here we go.
Uh,
No, sorry, not Catalyst, that's Onslaught is what we just said. Sorry.
I don't know your psychic powers. Well, I know what they. I know what you
I'm
can
about
do.
to cast the other one. I'm going to actually have him cast Warp Nexus to give them the 5-up invuln.
All right, let's go off.
He's a 7.
No. Do you want to reroll?
Do I care about that, or do I care about the Feel No Pain more? I care about this more, so I'm going to CP this. So it just needs a 5 on this dice.
4.
He fails again. Wow. Catalyst from
All right.
around the back.
Very rare you see a Neurothrope fail to
5.
cast a
Does
spell,
that go
but
off?
that
No,
is the
no.
problem
All right.
with
No psychic phase
not
here.
warp siphoning himself. Need to get that sweet additional
All right, that was very unfortunate.
additional warp siphon out there.
Nothing else matters.
Synaptic tendrils.
'Cause I don't
no
want to
synaptic
damage this yet. I
tendrils in
wanna
this
shoot you.
list. Very sad.
Yep.
But at least we got the important things off. So the guy who can only shoot here.
Yep.
No forest. Reroll 1s to hit. 3 shots. And 1 random Leviathan reroll. Reroll 1s. 1 random Leviathan reroll.
Yep.
Okay.
All hit.
And wounding on 3s. What's your armor save? 3?
3, yeah.
And you have how many wounds?
14.
Okay, so I need to get 4 through.
You can't get 4 through.
I know, not right now.
right.
I'll CP 1.
All
I
right.
want to kill him. There we go. And that
off.
one fails. Okay.
I don't know why that was so
So
funny to me in the
6s.
chat.
1 goes through.
All right, down to 10.
Yep.
Mr. Harpy is going to go into long strike because he's the more deadly by far. Trash can shots are going to go into this unit.
All right.
So we're hitting long strike on 5s with 1 random reroll. Oh my.
Nice.
Oh my God! Look at that venom cannon shot.
But that's okay.
4 hits
We got
on
what
long
we could have
strike.
asked for.
That's very unfortunate.
All right, need to make 3 6-ups.
I'm going to spend a CP.
For what?
This drone's going to... Oh, wait, I get to roll stays first. 3.
You can do that on the even though he's a vehicle.
It's any stepped unit.
Yep.
Okay.
There's
So
the,
3?
Yeah,
that
3
new
saves.
savior
6s.
protocols
Nope.
getting
Okay,
And
so he
used.
takes 8 damage and the
Puts-
drone dies.
Yep. What's my
We're
6?
gonna
You can no longer do
sink
that.
one of those
Nope.
onto the
I got
drone.
6 more venom cannon shots, and I have to get through 2 more, right?
Long strike will survive.
Yes.
Okay. We'll start with Mr. Hive the Tyrant, who is going through the forest.
And it's which one are you shooting?
long strike still.
There's a
you
lot
see
of
long
people
strike?
in favor of
Yeah, he's sticking all the way out
Tyranids
here.
this game.
Oh,
Nobody
oh,
voting for
I
Tau over
checked.
here?
I thought that's what I was lining up.
Oh my God.
That's a fair question.
Yeah,
big
you're
time.
good. You're good.
Well within. But going through the forest, so hitting on 3s with
Yep.
1 random reroll. Mr. Hive the Tyrant.
1 random reroll.
Yep, and winning on 3s.
Yep. Nope.
Don't pass.
6.
No.
Nope.
He's
Takes
down
4.
to how many wounds?
2.
All right, I got 1 Carnage
Long
Effects.
strike
I do
survives.
have a little bit more from the squad if I need to, but Carnage Effects hitting on 3s despite going through the forest because of direct guidance. Rerolling 1s.
See if we can get a hit through
One
to
random
clear
2.
him out. Oh my God.
Oh, I know.
It's okay, just 1.
All right.
That's enough. I should have saved
These
my
rolls
reroll.
are so bad, but I think we do take him out.
6-up, die.
6.
He's
I'll
dead. Does
reroll
he
it
explode?
because I
You're
can.
gonna CP it, really?
Yeah.
All right.
6. No.
All right, you're down to how much
So
CP?
we did
7.
get through.
Does he explode?
Okay.
No 6, even with a CP
I was swear, if that
reroll.
was going to be a 6, I was going to be so angry.
I would have been very upset. All right, so he's not even
Yeah,
bracketed,
that's
but
a,
Long Strike's dead, so it's harder
Big
for you to hit
explosion
better.
in Southsep's Hammerheads would have been absolutely brutal there.
All right.
But Long Strike did get taken out. That is the most
That's the thing.
dangerous railgun on the table.
And
But this was the turn.
All right, so
this
all
is
the venom cannons
the
are
most
shot, so it's just
railgun
the
damage
warriors.
that we
Yep.
have available, I think.
We're going to put everything
Or the most
into
venom
the strike
cannon damage that
squad
we have
right here.
available
All right.
'Cause I wanna kill him.
from
so I
the
think-
Tyranid
Yeah,
army.
how many are
this
not
turn.
going through the
I
forest?
think it's...
So the best guy to draw a line of sight to would be his base.
So I have to imagine
On the
that,
far side to the corner
assuming
of
that
the
these
forest, I
two
think I'm-
additional railguns survive through the remainder of the turn, we just start popping Carnifexes. Just an easy shot into a Carnifex automatically kills it, and that feels pretty good. That's a pretty good converted attack there.
But they don't suffer the penalty for advancing from onslaught, so they just hit on 3s. Random reroll, because this is the best one. 2s kill you. So 1, 2, 3, 4 dead guys.
So it looks like we're starting to
And then I'll
peel
take the bad
out
venom
models
cannon
from
going
that
through the
forward
forest.
strike squad there with the venom cannons on the warriors.
And
Just to
there
make
were
sure
2
that
more
there's
were
very
not
few
venom cannons, not shooting through
Tau
the forest.
assets that can fight in this
And
top
you
left-hand
save
side of the
against AP2?
table.
I do.
Okay, so you're about to get that many saves. 3.
What's the strength of the weapon? Oh, yeah, so 3.
Yep.
6s! Nope, no.
Okay,
3 more.
and So that was Venom Cannons.
There's the
not
power
going
of
through
that
the forest,
big
so we still
warrior
have
brick. It does
1,
do
2,
massive
3
damage.
that are going
And
through the
with that
forest.
medium range shooting, between 36
No
and
B-rolls,
24
just
inches,
hitting on force.
able to peel out tons
Oh my.
of
heard me say no
enemy
B-rolls.
models.
And
With,
3
and
how
is
many
a
left?
good sink for all of the buffs,
Okay.
since it is one big
All right.
big
got plus 1/6 up.
position to be able to stick your
Crits.
plus one to hit and
Double.
rerolls.
Nope, they're
Okay.
dead.
Also, I was going to say, I forgot to shoot my Harpy's Trash into them as
Yeah,
I
that's fine.
declared, but it didn't matter. Good job on dice variance or something. Okay, so I think it's charge o'clock then, right?
All right, yeah, go ahead.
He can't because he's there, but you're not on the objective anymore.
Not right now, yep.
So I'll get 3 points when my action completes as well, but you'll actually score primary. So the Warriors needing, as we stated, I think it was a 4.
Yep. 7?
7 is more than enough.
Yep.
We're definitely not going through the forest.
So here come the Warriors into the Crude Hounds. Gonna make quick work of
got it.
those guys, I think.
Let's see.
But I think if you're on the Tau side, you're a little sad, I think, that the cell suits did get peeled out, but I think we'll probably have to be relatively happy about
Guys, come on.
how
Go with
this
the
turn
turn.
has gone so far.
Synapse, right?
No,
Effects? Yep.
but remember, my imperatives emanate from within 6 of my synapse.
But you get a
for
3.
transhuman. I do have a strat to make one thing transhuman.
Yep.
Just so you know.
And then so looking for 4, 1, 5.
So I think basically regardless, that should score
Okay.
Tyranids their Stranglehold and 3 on
right
data
there.
intercepts.
Mr. Death the Leaper, I don't think can fail
We
this.
should
Maybe if you roll
see.
Snake Eyes.
Maybe.
We only killed one actual unit
Let's see, roll Snake Eyes. No.
He didn't roll Snake Eyes.
from the Tyranid
so I'm
army,
just
which
gonna
means
scoot
I
this
think
out
they
of the
will
way.
also
Yep.
probably get
Do your
grind them
wacky
down,
shenanigans.
given that they will be scoring, or they will be they have killed the Strike Squad and will kill the Crude Hound Squad and Long Strike as well. I don't know if we declared a banner, though. I imagine there's a banner on the home objective, but I'm not 100% sure. It looks like we're just pulling the Crude Hounds. Goodbye. Goodbye, you beautiful boys. Did a good job. You got a victory point. We're proud of you. But that means there's nothing to stop scoring in that bottom right objective, so I think that will score out as a 4-pointer for Tau going into battle round 2. Ooh, we're gonna overrun, actually. Big overrun to get the warrior unit inside the dense cover. Nope, not inside the dense cover. Oh, that might just be a pile and consolidate. Excuse me. So Death Leaper killed the Crude Hound Squad, and warriors are just gonna be moving 6 inches with the pile and consolidate closer towards the Tau army. So this is really the turn. I think we're going to pop a Zoanthrope Imperative, to give those guys an invulnerable save and hope for the best here. And it looks like rerolls going down on the Strike Squad.
As far as Strangle, I strangle the held. Grind, I'm pretty sure I killed more than one thing. I
You
definitely
killed
did.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Yeah, because you only killed
Yeah,
one thing,
yeah.
right? So I definitely grind. I banners there.
Which you don't get yet.
Not, but I'll wait to score it. So we are done. And so for you, sir, you're getting 4 in your primary.
I am getting 4 on my primary.
And my tertiary was 3, right?
Yep,
All right, you get a whole commander point, sir.
I do. I get a command point. D6, 2 up, I get a command point. I do. 2 up, these guys have a 5 up feel no pain.
Okay.
They do.
Who's getting that? Sorry. Okay.
5 up feel no pain. These guys are
You know where to
gonna.
mark that?
I do.
Okay, because I'm just gonna forget. Sorry.
I know, it's fine.
What do I think about the terrain layout? Is it better or worse than? I assume you mean the U.S. Open layout. I like U.S. Open better. I think we did see in the previous game. The game was a sort of actually in several games this weekend. The game has been sort of decided by open lines of fire, but in between the buildings, and it's with the angles that the buildings are in. There are some situations where you can make it basically impossible for your opponent to hide, and we saw that be a little bit problematic in some of the games. So in this game, I think both of these players have such voluminous armies that are so lethal to each other that I'm not even sure the terrain matters too much in this game. I think they're going to have something important to shoot every turn on each other's side, basically regardless. And the aircraft certainly help that a little bit. But in some of the other games we've watched, I think I would have preferred to have them be played on U.S. Open layouts, but I don't think the terrain is that bad. It's not game-endingly terrible.
I apologize.
To detach the Ethereal's Marker Light.
Okay, just so you know, for my imperative, I'm going to give myself a 5-up Feel No Pain versus mortals, I think. Is that the only mortals you can do? Are your...
Yeah.
They're the only mortals?
Yeah.
I think it's worth doing. Just maybe a little bit of stuff. Again, it's basically army-wise.
These guys are going to move 6 inches in rod.
Interesting. So we're going to be using the Neurothrope
gonna
Imperative.
be
this
wholly
turn.
within
It also gets
16?
that +1 cast and
Think
deny.
so.
It's very
Deny
close to
obviously
the
won't
edge.
matter in a town matchup, but +1 to cast helps you confirm super smites and things like that, which makes the your gunshots much better, or your mortal wound output much better.
Shoot into action with these guys, and I think they can make it.
Okay, so again, just make sure you get wholly within
Yep.
16 of this side.
These guys are just going
And
to...
wholly within 24, so no further
Yep.
no further forward than here.
I want
So
to
you're
do my
gonna move left but
rod.
be in the terrain.
Yep.
Did you know how much my mortal wounds care about your terrain shenanigans? None is how much they care about your terrain shenanigans.
That is true.
Yes.
These guys will move 10. Okay.
Let me just mark the banner here. Before I forget.
Yeah, it says, in short, you will play it. It glows but turns into nothing.
By the way, that was a really good play with the Crude Hounds, double blocking both banners.
Yeah.
Because Death Leaper would have bannered.
Yeah. So these guys are marker light, and they're going to pop out from cover and
I
do...
think I'm going to have some marker lights on me this turn.
Yeah.
Like, probably.
And then this one marker light I detached is going to pop out, because I
It's
can't...
going to what?
It's going to pop out and pop out of cover and do the action.
It detached? What do you mean?
It detached from the Ethereal.
Oh, you spent CP for that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm at 8.
What are you? Oh, you're at 8. Okay. Wow, that's a normal number. That's like almost only double what I have.
So I'm also going to spend a CP.
For what?
These guys can advance and fire without penalty.
Yeah, given.
We'll give them...
So they can move 18 and shoot without the penalty to their advance rolls.
Yep.
Now, of course, I am very much in a piece, but oopsie, that's okay.
They can fly.
Yeah, but you don't get to shoot me normally because you fly.
What do
You don't suffer the penalty for moving through the forest, but you suffer the penalty.
Oh, I thought you were talking
for
about...
shooting at
I was
me.
very confused about the terrain piece.
No,
I thought
no,
you were
no,
saying
no, sorry, I was talking
I'm
about
measuring wrong because of
I was
this.
talking about my beloved forest
Oh, okay.
that I'm clinging to for dear life, sir. That's what I was talking about.
I was looking at taking the conflict, and I realized
He can move 14.
Man, triple failing those powers was so bad.
Yeah, it is.
I really didn't expect that to even be possible. But
He's
it just
gonna
is sometimes, it turns out.
exist. So, oh, the fruit need to move somewhere. Well, I think they're my emergency. Oh shoot, I didn't kill you.
All right.
I think that's
So
what
they're
they're
getting ready to combat me and earn that Feel No Pain.
Exactly.
I know
Because they are strength 5 and they are AP 1.
You're saying things that are things.
I think. Oh no, they're strength 4. Because I think their strength is +1.
It's better than Tau, which means strength 4.
Yeah. You're probably right about that. 12 inches there. Good.
Sure. Okay.
And then 5 marker lights at them.
Who? Sorry. Oh, 5.
5 marker
I
lights.
thought you said 5.
I
Or
did say
you
5.
say 5? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Carry on.
3s.
Okay.
Four
So
go
I have
for it.
4 marker lights. You want to just put a 4 next to them? No, not a 6, a 4. Also, did you want to bring in your Vespid or no?
I did want to bring in my.
I thought you might. That's why I just wanted to double check.
my Vespid.
I know your marker light situation totally changed your tactical approach. To
I
your
know
Vespid
it did. It
existing.
did. I think
Or
these guys want to
is-
pop in down
Okay,
here.
that's possible. You just have to be 9 and 9.
Yep.
9.
Yep.
So you want to be there?
And they won't have to.
Weren't you measuring 9 to that first guy? I think you just got closer to Death Leaper is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because you measured 9 to the first guy and then you put the guy on the left side.
Yeah, I'm just trying.
It's all good, man.
I miss. Some people have those magic sticks.
I used to have them, and then
Shadowstone actually wants to peek out so she can shoot her
dude,
guns
you
at
look
you.
like a combat army, and I respect this. Like you're just like doing the things.
Yeah.
And did you want to do an action with the ethereal again?
Yeah, I said that. The ethereal's doing the
I just wanted
action.
to clarify. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure that was.
He also wants to
be within range of a unit. Yeah, that'd be cool. I was just looking at that. I was going to clarify, do that.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're not going to not do that. Okay, so what's what?
That's a good question. I need to think about what I want to shoot first. I have a lot to shoot.
You're not wrong, sir.
I do. I think these guys are going to shoot first.
Who are? All right, down to 3 marker lights. So you hit me normally.
Yep.
And who had the rerolls? Them. Cool.
These guys have the rerolls wound if they're 9. Those guys have the
They're
reroll
within
hit.
9 of what?
9 of the thing they are shooting.
Oh,
they are.
example of the Macaw and model by model, they're good?
Yep.
Okay.
So
So hitting
6
on
shots.
4. Oh, sorry, one of those is me.
what? Oh, one of yours is
I
yours.
just wanted to clarify
Yep.
it was mine.
I have purple dice. You have purple
Yep,
dice.
yep.
It's confusing.
But they're
And
Tyranid
on
dice.
4s, reroll on 1s. Shadowstone's aura.
Yeah.
And then I will reroll one of them with my tower reroll.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I wasn't sure if you
3
already
hits,
had rerolled it.
winning
You're
on
good.
4s, rerolling everything because of the
Yep.
1 wound, AP4, 3 damage.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I think I want to use a stratagem here. So you have. They have plasma.
Yep.
This has 1 plasma.
No.
No, it's not a
Flamer
plasma?
and double
Oh, it's a
burst.
Flamer. Oh, but the flamer's 2 damage, right?
Yes.
And you have plasma. You have
Burst.
She's D6 plus 4 right now. For damage?
D6 plus 2.
Okay. And they have air burst and
Air burst,
flamer.
flamer, burst, yeah.
I am gonna use the strat
2.
to reduce damage by 1.
Okay, so
Sorry,
2 damage.
Yeah. And you're not doing any mortals of any kind to me.
Nope.
So just
So this
a dude.
reinforced hive node going down to protect the warriors, because I think it's very apparent that they are going to be the recipient of a little bit of fire this turn. It'll be interesting to see whether or not that warrior unit survives. I think there is a non-zero chance that that warriors unit could go down. It's very bad for the Tau player, I think, if the warriors survive, very obviously, because they're going to be able to push up into the core of the Tau army, and there's not too much that can extricate them at that point,
These are
besides potentially the Cold Star Commander, who's in the close, moving towards the bottom left-hand side.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wounds.
Okay, force. 1, 2, 3. So the guy dies, and the 1 wound passes along.
It's a 3 damage weapon.
What is?
The plasma. And it's -1, so one guy had 1 wound.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I mismarked that. You're correct. So this was. I put a 2 though, but that's wrong. So he's down to. He was down to 1. He's dead, and some other guy is down to 1, which will be, I don't know, this guy right here.
And this commander is going to fire everything he has at you.
Yes.
So here goes the
Fire.
Cold Star Commander.
It's on-
full
So
rerolls.
hitting
Wait.
on 3s, rolling everything, right?
I'm going to wait because I need to use my marker lights properly. These guys, I'm going to spend a CP.
For.
The extra AP and max range. These guys, and then I'm going to spend another CP to give them another AP. And if both of them shoot the same target, they get an extra AP, so they're AP3 right now.
So they were
So a
AP1,
coordinated
AP2
fire.
from the first strat, AP3
Or
from the
coordinated
second.
engagement.
But both they and
To
they
pump
have
the
to
AP
shoot there.
against the
And how
warriors.
many CP are you at now?
5.
Okay. And so right now you're shooting these guys.
Yes.
So you're down to 2 marker lights.
Yep.
And you're allowed to hit on 4s now because of that.
Yes.
And where's Shadow Sun?
Over here, but he gives the
Within
same
12?
aura.
Okay, carry on. Never mind. I was gonna say, are you within 12?
It's the captain aura. 3,
Cool.
6, 9, 10. How many are left? 2, 4,
What, the
6,
Warriors?
8.
Really just
No,
spending the
for those
CP
guys,
like
so
it's
it's 8, so
water
16.
right here.
2, 4, 6, 8,
Yeah, here we go.
10,
Activate the Wombo
12,
combo. How much damage
14, 16 shots.
Yes, sir.
can we
4s. reroll
squeak
ones.
out of these Tau units?
And 1 random reroll.
I can also use that to reroll to wound.
Oh, you are gonna wait for it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And
4s.
1 random reroll. How many?
4 AP3.
Okay, I don't get a save. So 1 guy dies.
And 2 guy dice.
Yeah, 1 guy dies, and then the other guy full dies too. So 1 wound.
All right, we're getting there.
Yep.
Oopsie.
2 models
Sorry,
out of the
I'm killing
warrior
your
unit
crew. 2,
already.
3, 4.
Okay, and
You're alive.
commander, there's 2 left.
Actually, hold on. Instead of killing this guy, I'm going to kill this guy.
Okay. These guys are
That
going
might
to
take you out of flamer range was my idea.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
These guys are going to shoot their plasma at that target.
So commander can't shoot anything then, right? He had to target both. Both have to target the same unit.
He can shoot his
Oh yeah, his
normal
longer
guns.
stuff.
Yeah.
I just mean
Yeah.
the flamer's not going there.
They'll shoot their cyclic ion into him and their plasma into that squad.
Okay, sure.
So they get 6 plasma
Going
shots.
over 17 forests, down to no marker lights, right?
Yes.
So this is your last marker light
Yep.
on these guys. So what are you firing first?
Plasma.
Are you okay? I was gonna say are you overcharging, but you didn't say cyclics. I'm assuming you are overcharging.
Yep.
Cyclics. Okay.
Reroll on everything.
Wait.
Shadow
oh,
Stone.
Shadow Stone, yeah. I was like, huh?
2 hits.
And 1 wound.
Tau, I can reroll
Yes,
1.
you are.
Nope, 1 wound, AP3.
3 damage.
Yep.
Becomes 2. Okay. So now the cyclics.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reroll on everything. 5 hits. He is synapse, right?
Yeah, you're transhuman. Yeah.
Alright. Nah, nothing then.
Okay. Yeah, because you already used your reroll.
Yep.
All
And
right. Burst cannon from the commander.
yep, 1, 2, 3,
Isn't it like
4, 5,
12
6,
shots or something
7,
silly?
8. It's 10 shots.
Oh,
9,
okay.
10.
Oh, from both.
Yep,
They
10
don't
on
wound differently,
twos.
do they?
No.
Okay.
Not that it matters.
Why do you hit on twos?
Because
you're going through a force?
last marker light, he hits on
So
twos.
that was the last I thought.
Oh yeah, so it is
So
threes.
he's actually hitting on 3s, but he rerolls everything, so who cares?
So I need to reroll these 2s.
Okay. Did we get any misses? No.
1 miss.
1 miss. Woo!
4s.
What's the strength?
5.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, 4. Sorry. I was thinking the flamer is 4, but
These
it's
wound
Yeah, I
rolls
see the flamer. How many?
not doing so
7
hot.
wounds at AP2.
That's a lot of damage
Yes,
through,
sir.
though.
All right. Kills 2, and then one guy has 1 wound remaining.
And 1, 2, 3.
Another 2 warriors
4, 5,
down to only
6
5 in the
shots.
unit.
And on 3s, rerolling everything. This is with the normal burst.
Man, I really
Fours.
needed them to have
Down
that
to only
psychic powers.
4.
Yeah.
No catalyst right
They
now.
die
It's really
so
brutal.
fast without,
4 wounds at AP1.
They die so fast without an
Really
invuln
missing that
or a
warp
feel no
siphon on
pain.
the
Yeah?
group, I think.
4 AP1.
4 AP1s.
Yep.
So 5s. No. Kills another dude.
Oh, dang.
And another dude. So
Yeah,
there are
2
2
more
dudes
down
left
to
that
only
are full
2
health.
warriors. Oh, man.
Yep.
So he's dead.
That's brutal.
And he's.
I almost wonder if we just take a
We're gonna
hammerhead
shoot
shot and peel both of those models.
We're gonna hit them. Actually, we're gonna fire all these guys' guns at them.
They're both within range?
Yeah.
They're within 12? Okay.
So,
And wait, that guy can see, right? The far guy?
yeah, you can see the swords.
Okay, cool.
So
I just
2,
wasn't sure if he was in range
yep,
to the close.
2d6 shots with his bursts.
sir.
8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Wait, air bursts?
8. Yeah, air bursts.
Okay,
That's
sorry.
what I meant.
Good.
Sorry, they're both bursts.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Is he on? That guy is not in the force, so they're shooting him.
No, they both are.
Oh, they are. The cover. I see.
Yeah, they're both standing on
2
it.
hits.
And do you deny cover, sir?
No.
Wait, are you trying to flame me?
Am I like barely
You're out of 12 with both.
Ah.
From the one you can see.
Oh, only one?
So you can't see this guy.
Alright.
And correct me, I might be wrong about this. Let me double check with Carol real fast. You can put down my time while I ask. I'm not sure if you have to draw range to the guy that you see.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, you do. Range and line of sight both have to be drawn to the same model, so it might be that we are just out of range with the close range
Sure,
weapons
question.
on the
If there's one model
on
in the
those,
unit that you have range
crisis
to, but not line of
bodyguards.
sight.
The check is to model. So
Okay. So, but the model you see is the model you draw range to?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah, that's correct.
you can see, you have to be able to see the model and draw range to the same model.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to confirm. So no flamers are flaming.
It doesn't have to be the same portion of the model.
Of course.
Wing and draw to the base.
Yeah, no.
2
it's
hits with
not
the
a-
air burst. 5s. 2 wounds, AP1.
2 saves on the airburst.
Yep.
I'll take it on this guy because do you deny cover from them?
No.
So I'll take it on him because he's getting obstacle cover. So he's fine.
All right. It would have been fine anyways.
It was
That's
cute
1,
anyway.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
the 9-man
9,
warrior
10,
brick is a
11,
staple
12. These are
in
the
High
bursts.
Fleet Leviathan, I think, because of
What
how
was the first
difficult
thing?
it
The air
can be
bursts.
to kill.
What's this?
The bursts.
A lot of.
Oh, I thought they had flamers.
Or I would
Air
say
burst,
most of I
burst,
think
flamer.
of
Oh, one of each.
the
Carry on,
top
I'm so
Tyranid
sorry.
lists are running at least one
Two
big
hits.
9-man or several smaller
wounds.
Yes.
warrior squads.
So same dude, cover.
6
so this will be
or
threes.
5 or 6 men usually.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Shadow Sun's just gonna shoot all our guns at you.
Sure.
Threes.
Hitting on threes.
This is the fusion hitting on threes. I can reroll this because I'm Tau. 2 hits.
See if Shadow
Four.
Sun can put that unit
2
down
wounds,
finally,
AP4.
though.
All right, what's the damage?
1.
Okay.
Am I close enough to make that +2?
Don't know.
I am, and I'm gonna reroll it for command point. Because
So you are within range.
I am within range for the +2
Okay.
because it's 24-inch range for guns.
Yeah, so you're within 12. Okay.
Okay, that's
So
5,
goes down to 4, so one guy dies.
and then
The second
5.
guy.
Good CP reroll there to confirm a kill.
Okay.
And that's both
Mission
of them. The Warrior
accomplished.
Squad's
Yeah,
dead.
no, I
locked
really expected to
objective
have
for
the psychic powers,
Tyranids.
and I was like, oh, we'll be
But
fine.
again,
Yeah.
it did.
Well, I saw the
cost-
moment I saw that you failed your psychic powers. I'm like,
Yeah,
this
dude,
is
it's a
my
party.
chance.
It's a freaking party.
Yeah. So this guy's gonna shoot his smart missiles
Absolutely.
at the Harpy and his rail at that.
Oh, that's
Yeah, here we
wait,
go. We're
what
gonna
else
see
can
if
shoot
we
the
can-
Harpy? I guess the one rail.
Yeah.
We're gonna
the
see
other
if
rail.
we can pop a
Oh,
Carnifex here.
I needed to kill that. That thing is that squad of warriors is frightening.
Oh no, absolutely. They were going to win me the game if I had like 3 or 4 left.
Yeah. So the rail at the dude 4. I can reroll that 4.
Oh,
Alright, 1, 2, 3,
Railgun
4,
misses on the
5,
Carnifex.
6,
This one might have been a 5,
7,
but regardless.
8.
Not a 2.
Not a 2.
So 5s for sure on the Harpy. 'cause
Well, the Harpy wasn't shooting through a forest. Oh yeah.
an
Yeah.
aircraft.
Yeah.
I know you're
3
not
hits.
used to them. How many?
1 wound. I am Tau, so I can reroll this 1 wound.
AP1?
AP1.
It's fine.
Nope. Oh, I.
This is
Oh,
also
and the
synapse guy,
Harpy's
just in case
alive.
you care.
Yep.
So you do need
I
force to
think
wound him.
we're running out of guns
And
to
through
plink that last
17
wound
forces.
off, potentially.
Yeah.
5s to hit him from the other guy.
Yeah.
That's the last gun that can shoot him, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. I'll shoot smart missiles at that guy. Rail at the Harpy.
Well, that's rude. All right, what are you shooting first?
Actually, yeah, the rail at the Harpy.
Rail,
so-
no, wait, rail at the Harpy, not the Carnifex you just pointed at?
Yes.
Okay.
I was thinking of putting
It's
that.
fine, because you pointed at the Carnifex and said Harpy. I just want to clarify. So
5.
hitting on 5s.
Hits.
All right, wounding on 4s.
Oof.
4
Here we go.
wounds. Kills it.
Dead, yeah.
Oh, and there goes
His
the
sword doesn't
Harpy.
do anything.
Yep. And
That
then
was
Into a
spicy.
fine
1, 2,
miss
3, 4.
I thought he was going to
from
live.
the second railgun shot. Did take up enough shooting that I think Tyranids are pretty happy with that trade. I mean, we did lose the 9-man warrior brick and we lost both Harpies, but it has taken basically 2 entire turns for the Tau to get that much damage through. And this Maliceptor is currently totally unharried.
Yep.
That was really good.
I definitely would
So
have
I
liked to
get
have seen a railgun
2
shot
for
go into that
my,
guy to try to remove him, but no,
my
he's
scan.
just going to chill.
Yeah, because you're holding this somehow magically still,
And-
you're holding this.
Yes.
All right. All right. So I'm getting 4 for primary.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, I get another 2 for bringing it down, and I rod there.
what?
I rod there. You got my rod down, right?
Yeah, you wrote it in action.
Yeah.
No, I didn't write that. Thank you. Let's score up your turn real fast
Yep.
here. So your victory is clean, right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your rod is over here.
Yep.
Your Vespid are not down yet.
Nope.
And you got 2 more for bring it down at the moment.
I'm a little confused about this
He
clean
has 10
victory
wounds
pick.
left, and he has all, right?
That shouldn't be scoring right now because we Kauyan.
All right, well, this is going to be a spicy turn.
It is.
This is the do I do the things or do I not do the things? All right. I think this is the turn. Oh, wait, I'm still in the same augment. So from command phase perspective, these go away, I have to redistribute. I no longer have warriors to make better, so you know what? We're going to continue making Carnifexes better.
Good.
So, be good at doing stuff. You, be good at doing stuff. You, yeah, let's continue having you be good at casting stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to smite scope those guys in a second,
Oh.
but I'm just debating.
Yeah.
So clean victory should not be scoring right now, right?
Yes. Maybe. Wait.
Oh,
let
it
me
only
check.
scores 3, 4, 5. Thank you. I was thinking I've never not taken Montcas. I was oh, it scores
Let me
3,
check.
1, 2, 3.
Start of the game for Tower.
All right, so yeah, you're right. So clean victory is still at
Clean
0 at the
victory.
moment, but we'll see how that happens late game.
Yes, it is based on the round.
Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That was my bad.
Trying to give him free points, man. Like, can you please? All right, can you? All right. Yeah. Right. All right. So I have to just check something for Death Leaper. I know he can. He can do actions even if he advanced or fell back.
All right,
don't think he
fixing
can
the secondary
charge
objectives
into
here,
actions.
chats. Get it done.
That would be
Good
funny.
stuff.
Even if it advanced or fell back. So if I
So this has
wanna
been a
put
bloody
banner-
game so far. I think I have to imagine. I mean, Tyranids have lost their most powerful assets outside of the Hive Tyrants, I would say, being those 2 Harpies and the 9-man Warrior Brick. But the amount of damage that it soaked from the Tau army, I think is probably a pretty good trade for the Tyranids. So right now, we get to swing back with the 3 heavy venom cannons on the Tyranid side of the table, those being the Carnifex, the Hive Tyrant, and the second Carnifex. Plus, we get a big pulse of mortal wounds out of the Maleceptor this turn. So those are going to be the 3 big sources of damage this turn to watch. Now, like we talked about, we do have a pretty strong defensive position from the Crisis Battlesuit team over here because we can try to soak a lot of the mortal wounds on the individual drones and potentially the strike team here, depending on where the Maleceptor ends up. So it's questionable whether or not that unit gets removed, but I think a lot of the stuff on that objective is going to be hit. I imagine that the wounded Hammerhead is going to be killed this turn, and there is an outside chance that the second Hammerhead gets killed. Although we do have, I do want to point out, Stephen has very appropriately placed this marker drone down here, so he has an option for Savior Protocols on actually both of these Hammerheads, because we have some Savior Protocol drones right here for the second Hammerhead. So he can spend a CP to try to keep those Hammerheads alive from the heavy venom cannon shots. But I think we'll probably still lose 1 this turn, and I have to imagine that it looks like we are pushing with a big advance the smaller warrior unit, and they do have those Devourers, which are actually going to be kind of brutal right now, especially against the lightly armored Kroots. But they should be able to pick up that unit. I think we'll see probably mortal wounds go into the Crisis team here, and maybe some melee into these guys, but I don't know if the Onager Gauntlet Cold Star goes down, and if that guy does survive, things are going to look pretty good for Stephen on that flank, especially if he has a Hammerhead remaining to fire into the Maleceptor, because if that Hammerhead converts the attack on the Maleceptor, it almost one-shots it through its invulnerable save, whereas firing your plasma rifles and other similar weapons into that profile is very awkward, because it has so many failure modes for you. You're hitting against the T8, so you're probably wounding on 4s plus transhuman. So any of your big guns also wound on 4s, and then also into a 4+ invulnerable save. So 75% of your damage gets removed by those defensive abilities, which is a big deal.
Yep.
And just to be able to see someone in that unit.
Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be trying to target our Smite here with the Zoanthrope unit. Really good move from Luke. The Smite hits the closest visible, which means even if the strike team here is closer, as long as the Venomthropes can only see the Crisis Battlesuit team, that's where their Smite's going to go. And that's where you really want to hit, because that burns down 2 or 3 shield drones by itself. And you can potentially strip the remainder of the shield drones from the Maleceptor and then be able to clear the unit with melee or shooting. I wonder if we're going to see the Devourers from this small warrior squad fire into the strike team here to try to do the last couple of damage to them. And then we see a charge into the Carnivores to get rid of that remaining objective secured that the Tau player has. Luke really in a position where he has to maximize the damage that he's dealing with all of his units through his multi-phases of being able to deal damage.
The ability to come down here, I think I have to. Which means I'm having quite a bad banner score, most probably, and this was a mistake not to take no prisoners or something. Because if I keep zoning out, I just give up too much. So you get to score that, at least for 1 turn. So that means that Death the Leaper is just moving straight forward. You have how many flamer shots?
2d6 plus 4.
Oh, that's right, your Tau. How much CP do you have?
4.
More than I like. You
Yeah,
could,
potential
I could
Overwatch
stand here where
onto
you can't see me.
Death Leaper.
Make it so you can't Overwatch me. Oh wait, I could cast a power to turn off your Overwatch. Let's do that. That sounds way better, don't you think? Don't you think it sounds way better to just stop your Overwatch entirely?
Yep.
I don't love you getting to land on this objective, if we're truth be told, but what am I going to do about that, right?
Yep.
Actually, I kind of need to hold this at the end of my turn, too. I have a lot of problems
is
here.
locked.
You created a lot of good problems.
That objective's locked. Luke,
Hopefully I
don't
can
forget.
solve some of
Don't
them.
forget about the locked objective. Oh no. So he doesn't have to do anything
All right,
to
so fly
take
the
that
ramp.
because Death Leaper is
They're
objective
shooting,
secured in
they're
this army.
charging, should clean
So
that
holding
up.
it at the start of the turn was good enough for
I
him.
think my fly the rant moves forward, takes. Actually, no, I shoot that way. I
Fly
charge
the
that way.
rant.
I think that's right.
These nicknames, man, so good.
And then my fly the rant will come in and clean up either him or your commander, debating. Yep, I think that's the play. I don't have anyone who's advanced yet.
All right, pushing the fly rent up, yeah,
So
might be
I
able to
think I
clear out
try
the
and
Cold Star
advance-
Commander if we can get the fly rent into
Fly
it. The
rant
Reaper of
to
Obliterax
give
will help a
maybe
lot there.
Nice charge into your
Since
dude.
you can't save your
Or I
protocols a
could
bunch
go
of
this
mortal
way and
wounds.
just clean up that squad. Oh wait, I'm gonna charge into them with a lot of other things actually. So let's move Mally the Scepter. What he's gonna do is he's just gonna waltz and touch the terrain piece.
Yep.
Stick his little claw through there. Rawr.
Yep.
So that he can see your boys.
Yep.
And I'm not going to be the closest to them for some time, but maybe that'll change.
Okay.
Oopsie, sorry. I'm not going to be able to shoot them unless I go with him. But no, he absolutely has to go straight forward into Suitville. We just need to have one speed in this match, is I'm pretty sure the thing. So that means this guy. You're not going to kill those suits. It's going to be mostly drones because these are all shield, right?
Yeah.
So you have 12 wounds, and your drones don't get the 5-up feel no pain.
No. Well, it's a 4. They have the stim injectors.
Right, but drones don't get that. It's
No.
only the one model.
It's only the one model.
I think what I do is I just waltz him straight up. Although I could get a spicy advance and go over here, maybe. It's not very likely, though. I don't think I want to waste a cast on him. Because if he's here, even with your -2, that's like nothing. You know, you can go here all you want. Make me roll like a 5 on my charge.
Yep.
Like, that's acceptable.
Yep.
And let me just measure something real fast. 17 straight back. Yep. Okay. Right. 20 to the back of the base. Easily. Yes. And it's just this walker in here who's going to continue walking. And he, I don't think, can not draw a line of sight through the forest. So he just gets to do that. So he'll walk over to here and stay 3 away, which is a little bit shorter than that. Did you know we really don't like him getting shot by railguns?
Yep.
Like, desperately don't like him getting shot by railguns. So as stated, we are gonna have them do the scan.
Yep.
So hopefully by the end of this, actually I'll only be holding 2 even if I do that. Yikes, this is not great, truth be told. We're gonna have to work really hard to kill these guys with Mally the Scepter, I guess. All right, so the psychic phase. Pulling up my sheet of Whomst has Whomst. So hilariously, I really don't need to do too much for my Neurothrope in terms of giving people stuff, although giving Feel No Pains is going to be nice, I think. Let me just check here.
Oh, boy.
All right. Oh, and I score 1. I score 1 for my banner.
Yep. Woohoo!
All right. And I will still strangle because you're not on that, at least.
Yep.
Oh wait, actually, can I don't think I can turn off your Overwatch. Give me 1 second.
Synaptic Link's going to be a little bit difficult to measure. up
over
in
here?
the top there for Death Leaper's charge. Looks like that's what we're going to be angling for.
So I cannot.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I actually hang back here then?
Go ahead.
Thanks.
Pulling Death Leaper back a little
I
bit.
was like, I can't string. So
So it looks like we're just going to hope that the
charge from
massive
behind line
amount of
sight,
mortal
also be on the
wounds
objective
on
just in case he
the left-hand
And we're
objective
looking at
here
a-
is going to be enough to clean that
Within a
objective,
6
and I think it probably will, because we do have appreciable melee there between the 3 monsters as well. So
And then he's at least on
hopefully
the objective if
that's
he's
enough to
picking
clean that up. This, we have to remember, it is
side,
already locked for Tyranids because of Death Leaper, and I hope Luke doesn't forget that.
So, plans. We're starting with Neuro the Throat.
Here comes the
And
Psychic
he's
Phase.
going to... He does not need to onslaught anyone, so he will Catalyst
Yep.
at +2.
10.
Now it goes. I mean, Smite.
Yes, we did not advance with the Warrior Squad in the
So
center,
Catalyst, I
which
think, is
interesting.
going to go on my Mally the Scepter.
Which
I
does.
think just 5 up Feel No Pain.
Okay.
I mean, it's supposed to go on the Warrior Brick, but they're gone. So it's not.
We finally get the Catalyst off.
I think he wants to Smite, which is going to go into them.
Okay.
Because it's either that or Paroxysm, which I can't cast, and Onslaught, which doesn't matter. So Smite.
6.
Yep, goes off on 7/8. So D3. So 3 mortals,
Yep.
drone, and some.
Half a drone, yep.
Mr. Fly the Rant.
Yep.
He has Onslaught and Paroxysm.
Okay.
So I guess we'll do that. But first we'll Smite. So needs a 6 now. Goes D3 mortals. 1. So that other
Kills
drone
the
dies.
Drone.
And he will Paroxysm, which just turns off their Overwatch.
Yep.
Yep,
8
goes.
goes off.
So they are Paroxed right here.
Yep.
All right, the zones are going to wait because they're casting on plus a bajillion right now. So he'll go first. And he is going to
Here
Scream.
comes the Maliceptor.
Okay.
See what we can do.
Goes off.
On a 9.
That is a
sorry,
trigger
that
of the
was a
Psychic
9.
Overload. So as long as it rolls a
becomes
7 plus the
a
cast.
10, which is not a super smite, but it does 3 mortal wounds to the closest unit, and then in addition it does 3 more. So 3 drones just pop,
Yep.
and then he
Take
will
6
scream.
damage from that shot.
Just do that.
No, that was smite.
Okay.
Oh no, I did scream. Sorry, he will.
Yeah, that
no.
was a scream to start with.
What did I say?
He said scream.
Okay, so he'll smite now.
Can confirm. Screen was
this is
set.
a 5, 6,
Here
7.
comes the smite.
Goes off on a 9, becomes a 10.
Yep.
So
No
3
super.
mortals to that unit again, and 2 more.
I
So
will
5
activate
mortals.
my stim injectors,
Okay.
and then 3. So 3 more after that.
Yes,
Four.
sir.
Takes 1.
Okay, and that's on which guy, by the way?
The leader.
It's this guy right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one with the red head.
All right. Well, I'm going to now smite with the Neuros back here. They're casting on a casual +4.
Okay.
So I know they need a big number for their smite, but they're
11?
smiting you on a bajillion.
Big super
It's
smite.
actually
So D6 plus
15,
3
thank you
with the
very much.
full-size zone drop squad.
So 3
Gonna
mortal
be
wounds
plowing
plus
this unit for
D6
quite a bit.
is 9. That's a lot. So only you
3?
can
I
roll
have to roll
3.
3 at a
Yep.
time? Okay.
Okay, 1 more. So you've taken 3,
Fine.
4, taken 5, and then another guy just dies because it was 9.
Brutal.
Hey, come back
gonna
here.
pull them off the objective, so those charges are harder. And we can charge into the strike squad. I guess
right.
the question
Yeah,
here
well,
is
that's
whether
the
we
thing.
can kill those strikes
And he's in some
with
trouble.
the shooting,
question is gonna
and
be
then
what
we
that
have
charge
an
is.
open
I'm just
charge
gonna-
into
Looks like a 8.
the Crisis Commander,
a-
but
looks like a
oh
7.
no,
In a 7.
I think we have to
It's
leave
a
the
7
strikes
would be right
alive.
here. Yeah, I'm definitely over your base.
Yep.
So
As
just
the
6,
players
you
are
could make it an
measuring out
8,
right
Which
now.
you probably would do. Sounds like a thing you would do.
It's
maybe
just
you'll
the
do it over here, I
if
don't
the
know.
Hive Tyrant
so they're
tries
there,
to charge
they're
into
there, and now
the
it's
Crisis suit member who's right here, I think they measured that it was an 8-inch charge base, and we can use the repulsor impact field to reduce the distance of that charge by 2. So you can actually make it a 10-inch charge from the Hive Tyrant. Potentially, we might have a Shard Lure or something available to it for extra bonus to charge, but if it fails right now, it's open to the Tau shooting, and we might lose a Hive Tyrant this early, which would be very bad. The Hive Tyrants are oftentimes very impactful late game
Because all the rest were drones, right?
for the Tyranid army, and if we lose it, it's
I'll put it
pretty big
here
deal.
in the event that weird stuff happens. They're super dead.
Looks like we're
I don't know how
horrifying
much
the
I'm gonna be able
Croots.
to kill.
Take that. Got him.
Okay, so I think that's a play. So we've had a psychic phase. There are less Kroot models, but these Kroots still continue to task me because I can't get there for some reason.
We're just licking the objective.
Dude, you know what it was? It was, getting the harpies right away. I couldn't kill the trash.
Yeah.
That was huge. So yeah, I think it's just the shooting phase. So this guy staring you dead in the face.
Shooting
Roll
me?
ones to hit.
Oh, so
Hitting on
he's shooting him?
threes. Yep. Does he have a drone nearby?
He does.
It's within 3? Okay.
Yeah. It should be.
I assumed.
Yeah, it's 3.
Okay. And you have how much CP?
4. They're all good.
I'm still going to do it.
Oh,
Threes.
Get one
Rerolling
free roll?
ones for free. It was or whatever.
Yeah.
I had two
Yeah, it
ways.
doesn't
I had
matter.
2 ways to reroll it.
yeah.
Threes. Okay. Got to pass 2 6-ups.
All
Do you have any
two
other more
Venom
shots at
cannon
him?
shots
Yes,
hitting
I have 2
into
more that are like
the-
this.
6s. 1 fail, 1
Hammerhead.
pass. Takes 4.
Okay. He's down to 6.
Yep.
Still alive, but bracketed now
Shoot the
on
trash
that
at him to
rightmost
bring it down
hammerhead.
to a 4. And then just charge that way, but it's really ineffective for me to shoot him with the warriors. I'm going to shoot my Carney Defects, who's hitting you on 2s, rerolling 1s. So he doesn't even need his free roll.
Is he shooting through the forest?
He's standing on it first. Is
But-
he shooting through the other one?
Yeah, this one.
I'm not sure.
I mean, to draw to any part of my
I'd go
hole.
from the far side of the base, obviously.
I don't know.
Hey, Carol. This guy, is he shooting through that forest to hit?
Oh, isn't he shooting over the through the terrain?
Yeah, so that's the thing. You're in a terrain piece that's dense. You pick any point on your model's base, and you must hit his entire hammerhead without passing through another terrain piece.
Oh, right, because of the obscuring forest thing. I
right.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, and 1 random reroll.
It's important.
It is.
That's
So,
why.
Yep. Yikes.
Oof.
Yikes.
Yeah, so just to clarify
Okay.
there, Chant, the reason for that discussion was that the rules as written of the dense cover rule cause every single terrain feature on the battlefield is effectively to count as dense cover as soon as you touch a piece of dense cover. There was a designer's note that sort of implied that that's not how the rule was meant to work, but they never actually changed the wording of the rule. So it's not ruled that way in at every event, but this event has clarified that they will play the rules as written for dense cover. So as soon as the Carnifex stands inside that dense cover, every single terrain feature is going to impose a -1 to hit penalty on it.
9 shots, hitting on 4s, winning on 5s. I don't make you die on average with the warriors. So I'm going to shoot the Tyrant, who is just hitting
-1
on
hit.
3s. Yep, random reroll.
Nope.
And
Looks like we did convert another hit onto that hammerhead,
Rails, hold on.
down to
You could
2,
just pass this. I'm going to CP this.
but we do have a savior protocol available
Got
for it.
Both.
Spent a
So
CP
you
to
even
try
have
to
the
convert.
option to. You got to pass 1 to have the option to drone.
6.
You.
I do. I'm gonna drone.
You're going to CP down to how many?
3.
God bless that stupid drone. All right. Well, the warriors go into him now. 1, 2,
-1 to hit.
3. Yep. So hitting on 4s.
Yep.
1 random reroll.
Yep.
Okay. And 5s. We'll make
Yep.
you take 5s.
1
God bless.
and AP.
2.
5 up. Takes the damage.
1 for Cox, a wound. And he can act at full?
Yes, you can.
Those
It's just a
warriors have
CP.
Death Bitter-
Any
or have
battle suit or
Devourers,
vehicle, it counts as top tier.
right? Yes.
Let me make sure I'm right about that.
I mean, it doesn't matter if I can't do anything about it if you're not. That's just very sad for me. Run 1 wound away.
Backup AI. Tau Empire model until the next of your shot. That model is considered to have full wounds remaining for the purposes of determining what characteristics are on its
Oh,
profile.
that's so sad on so many levels. All right, here's what it is though. Can't do anything about it.
Nope.
All right, charge the clock.
Yep.
Um,
Where would you?
Just gonna double check on the warrior loadout for those guys.
Yeah.
Your list says they have Devourers.
Oh, I wrote Devourers? I'm sorry. They're modeled with Death Spitters. That's what I've been using. Yeah, consistently Death Spitters. I'm sorry. I thought, yeah, everyone has Death Spitters. Sorry for misselecting that. All right.
Is it more points or no?
What?
Is it more points or no?
They're both free.
All right.
Yeah, and that is what they're modeled with.
All right, that's
and
fine.
That's what every warrior has. The other gun's just so much worse. I don't know why people would use it. All right, well, that's sad. So let's see here. How do we salvage this? We make some charges. We're gonna have Mally the Scepter.
Yeah.
Try and charge that guy.
All right.
This guy?
So
The suit.
Oh, minus
Judge
two.
did just talk to Luca. It looks like he did mean to have Death Spitters on those models. So all of our discussion about why they might have Devourers is moot at this point. But they have Death Spitters, so that's why they did a damage there.
These guys are OBSEC, right? So he's gonna charge into them.
Okay. Roll.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what you were saying. I was like gonna roll. I thought you made me like stop for some reason.
He minus 2.
Armor effects? No, I'm charging into him.
For the forest. Just make sure you don't touch the forest.
Not within. You're not within an inch of the.
Yeah,
edge.
just make sure you don't touch the
Yeah, of
forest.
course. So he'll just wander over here.
Yep.
Fly the Rant is going to charge them as well. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm going to stay out of heroic range. There's no reason to give you that for free.
Yep.
Fly the Rant is going to charge into those boys. I don't think it's possible to fail. Am I within 4? Did I just fail?
Okay, looks like the charge into the strike
As I
squad
bumped him
now.
closer. Oh God, we'll never
Not
know.
a great-
I mean, you
have to
bumped him
say-
like half an inch
I have
closer.
to say no
Yeah.
because I bumped him.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
no,
was
and
close,
the fly wrench
but we'll never know.
fails.
We will never know.
So
Look at that. It's the massive wings.
yeah, the wings just got me. It was close, but anyway. Is this worth a CP to kill them and take the objective from you? I think it is.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I have to use my
CP
last
reroll
CP.
that.
Yeah, 5.
Oh, that should get it. Yeah.
Oh
it does.
no, and
It
that means
was
he's out of
very,
CP
very
for
close to
an
4.
overrun?
So that's
oh
very sad.
no, chat.
Over here, the warriors.
So not
in your
only
crew.
did we not
Roll.
remove the hammerhead,
A 4.
That would make
we're
it.
also
They
not going
tried
to deal
not
with
to,
the
but man.
Fist of the Cold Star Commander.
If I had a
They're not
pulse
out-
grenade,
Yeah,
if I
I
had
know,
a
that's
pulse
why I'm
grenade,
trying to avoid that crap, man. Well, they're not. They're not
Oh,
outside of
man.
5.
Here
That's
comes
what
the
we
Warrior
know.
Squad into the Kroot at least, so we should clear the Kroot out, which
real
is
question
good.
is with a backwind,
But
do
that
you
means
want
that
to fight? Probably.
we have two hammerhead shots
have to get
available
here,
to
so, like,
potentially
he moves
just
there, the guy moves where he wants. Very
vaporize
simple.
Very
this
simple.
flying
so over
hive
here-
tyrant.
Charge.
I'll roll it.
I mean, again, we are threat overloading a little bit here. We're running out of Tau guns to deal with these threats that the Tyranids are sending at them. But Tyranids also, very similarly, running out of threats to send.
I think I need to.
And we need some good conversions on these hammerhead shots, and I think there's so much exposed for Tyranids now that if we see a good turn out of Tau right now, it could be a Tau victory in this game. So we should clear out these strikes with the Reaper of Obliterax and the Carnifex. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. Death Leaper going into the
All right, Carnifex is not charging
two
anyone.
bodyguards
because
in the
he's
top
busy doing stuff.
left. Here comes the Carnifex.
So we will start with Mr. Fly the Rant.
Oh no, just kidding. A hive tyrant.
So he's looking at hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Is that just a special thing he has?
It's the whip. That's what it gives him.
Yeah,
is
I think
0-1s
he's just
to
going to
hit.
wipe the squad.
I do mortals on top of this.
Yeah, so
most probably 2s. I get 1 random reroll from his tail.
what is
if you
it?
don't get an invuln, and then you take 5 mortals on top of that. That's the squad.
5, and yep. Squad.
And you know what's the
There
worst?
goes
If
the
I hadn't
strike
failed
squad.
that 4-inch charge.
So that is,
Yeah.
I know we
He'd be
were
back here.
discussing it a little,
next to the tyrant guard.
but that is why the Reaper of Obliterax is used, because against those 1 wound models, it effectively doubles your damage. Since you're going to kill a model with the converted attack, then because you have the relic, you're going to ping them for an additional mortal wound afterwards. So the attack is going to kill a model, then the mortal wound is going to kill a second model, which is what makes that relic so effective. Here comes the Carnifex. Are we engaging the Cold Star Command?
Where are your marker lights?
Potentially.
You have a lot. I mean, why would I? You know what? Actually, no, I won't. I'll just stand in
Yeah, it looks like we're
here
not going to do
outside
that.
of combat.
I don't know if it's too dangerous to a Carnifex. That thermoneutronic projector is only 2 damage, so the damage reduction on the Carnifex will make it a little bit less effective, but you don't want to risk it at this point. If you lose a Carnifex by accident before the before the commander activates, it could be very bad for you.
It's not 6, or it's not 5 rather. So fails. Let me check the AP on these. I know they're 2 damage. I think it's AP 3. Oh, I'm on this page. So strength is 7, AP 3, 2 damage, 5 saves.
3. So 2 saves go away.
Yep,
And
and 3
then-
saves at AP 3, 2 damage.
6s. Nothing.
Okay,
3
so-
damage?
Yeah, no, 2. Could you imagine? That would have been cute. It wouldn't have changed anything, but it
He
would have
has
been
2
cute.
wounds left.
All right, and you're still in
Wow,
combat with me. I'll
okay.
just base you just in case you want to get
Death
cute.
Leaper
I can fall back
clips
and
the
shoot.
zone,
I don't care.
drones
I'm still
out of
basing
the
you.
battle
I don't
suit
want you
unit
moving before you fall back
and
shoot.
hits the battle
over here,
suit
the warriors
for 2.
They're gonna pile
It's a
in
lot of
right
damage
here.
out of Death Leaper right there.
Right to here.
Now out of CP for an adrenal surge for these guys, so they are attacking only
And
12 times.
1,
so there is a pretty reasonable chance that the
2,
Crute Carnivore squad
3,
survives.
10 dudes in the squad,
Since
right?
I don't
Yep.
believe we have
So,
any buffs
threes
on
to
those
hit.
warriors. Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, that's a lot of misses.
that's
Yikes.
Yeah.
One
Okay.
random reroll.
Yikes.
Good thing they're horrified. What the hell? And 2's kill.
Yeah, that was terrible.
So 5
Looks
die.
like we kill 5. I wonder if I don't think there's a way we could get a pile consolidate from that Crute squad onto an objective.
There's 5 left. Ooh.
So those are the 5 that are left.
Yes. They're going
All
to.
right. So we'll just base.
Yeah, no, it's unlikely.
And these guys are not going to be based because I want to tow the forest with all my models.
But we
here.
are still scoring
Yep.
But we're just
some
towing the
nice
forest with all of
primary
them.
for town.
And these 3.
I guess we
models
should
are
have
based.
scored primary
Oh,
for Tyranids.
Slap me back, sir.
They
got
get 2 attacks each. 2,
a
4,
4?
6, 8,
8?
Oh, sorry.
They got an 8.
10. 10 on 3s.
Yep.
Wow. Half hit. 2 wound.
I'm sorry.
AP
What?
1. 2 wound. AP 1.
2 saves at AP1 on these guys.
Yep. Stab him good. Nope.
Get out of my dojo.
Okay, is that everything?
Yeah, you need a hell of a leadership check over here.
No. Is it a
Pass on
1?
a 1.
No.
No, so 1 dies, and then you fail on 1s, 2s, and 3s because you're horrified.
We could use morale here
1 survives.
to,
Yes, 5.
there you go,
Yeah.
pull out of
Shockingly,
combat.
it won't
So
be the one in combat.
still have
What?
those guys available
What do you
to
mean?
advance and
All
perform
right, so I
actions
am
potentially.
getting 1-2 points for alt primary here. I do stranglehold despite leaving that 1 objective. So what are we looking at here? Grind. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I got that. I killed 1. I killed
1.
just 1? No.
Yeah.
I didn't kill him.
You killed 1?
I killed the. Oh, he's alive because he can't fail leadership, right?
Let me check.
I don't think he's the bodyguard or no.
No, he's normal.
He's not. He's not leadership 7 because he only lost 2, right?
Those are commanders. I think he's leadership.
Luke,
Yeah,
Luke
there we go.
Loki
I killed
does
just
sound
this
like
one
Kid
here?
Crew chat for
Yep.
sure.
And on my turn, you killed the
Luke,
Harpy.
also a member of
I
the
killed the
Tactical
Harpy, I
Tours
killed that
Discord server,
massive
by the way.
brick as well,
Exclamation
so I
point
killed
Discord if you're not in there yourself. You can come
You don't
join.
get grind this turn.
All right, yeah, just new grinding. Wowzers. Alrighty. Oh, and I forgot to score myself my 8 on primary.
You get
4 on
4,
primary.
yeah,
Sorry.
4. I was like,
So I don't know what I'm
no,
talking about.
you do not get 8.
Speaking of 4s, your Crute Hounds continue to give you a 4 on primary.
They do.
I only got 2 on the alt primary right now.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna go stand there and make me sad.
Yes.
Dude, if he died and that guy died, that would still not have been grind. Never mind. What's that?
Scan? Is this logs?
What?
This logs?
Oh, so what does that mean?
So I think you hold that at the end of the
Oh, so I get 1 more alt primary, is what you're saying. Oh, I no longer hold it.
Not anymore.
It was a fun point. Thanks, Trevi. 3 for alt primary. I'm going to win by 1 point because
Oh
of
wait,
that now.
command phase.
The collusion tie is dead. No more
Rerolls.
collusion tie because of you.
Reroll to hits. Reroll to wound.
Can't manage it anymore.
Reroll to hit. Reroll to wound. 5 up. Feel no pain. Goes off. Command point goes off.
All right.
So I have 4 command points now.
Yes, sir.
And let's see what we can do with what we got.
I'm so sad about that hammerhead.
Oh, I know. Oh, speaking of which, he's at max bracket.
So how much CP do you have? 4?
3.
Oh, you were at
Because
4,
I
now you're
just
down to
I just
3.
burned 1. Yeah. Ethereal is just gonna be chilling there, hugging the objective again.
I'm sorry. Do you mind if I
This
just
game's
consolidate
mad
him onto the objective? I
close,
didn't move
Chad.
him.
He's all down on the.
No, I'm sorry.
This is a pretty sick finals game so far. So back to the Tau turn, getting 1 or a hold 2 for 4 points for primary. and stealing that back objective from Deathleaper. I also imagine we might see Vespid pop in, because this is round 3 now. We could potentially see Vespid pop in this quarter to be able to retrieve Nakmun data, the back line of the Tyranid deployment zone. So, and that would only leave this quarter open for retrieve Nakmund, which is not that difficult to grab if those Vespid are back there and don't get killed, although there's probably a pretty good chance they get smited to death as soon as they're gone. But an 8 points on retrieve Nakmund isn't the end of the world right now. And I also think that we should have given Luke his banner. The banners pick, I think, is an interesting one in this mission. Oh, excuse me, he hasn't gotten his banner yet. It's an interesting pick in this mission because I know Tyranids are very good at scoring banner because they have so many ways to move aggressively and continue to perform actions between Alien Cunning on the Deathleaper and the Psychic Guidance, I think, or Psychic Oversight from Imperative from the Maleceptor, allowing the army to advance and perform actions. So they have several ways to be able to get up there into those midline objectives and score those actions, but you only have one objective that you can perform the action safely on, where the banner doesn't get broken that easily. So we did top bracket the Hammerhead, backup AI, I believe is the name of the stratagem there. So it's able to operate normally. And getting everybody in range to get our full rerolls with Exemplar of the Montka from that Ethereal. So trying to potentially peel out the remainder of the Tyranid Warriors and the Carnifexes. We still have to worry quite a bit about that Maleceptor. Potentially could try to kill it with the Cold Star Commander, but being able to get the Hive Tyrant and the Maleceptor on that bottom right objective is going to be really tough.
Without going with the Forest, I really screwed that up. Oh well, life is life.
Life is life. What's his save?
Carnifex has a 2-up save, actually.
That's nice.
And in case you're thinking about doing mortal wounds to him with your silliness, he has a 5-up heal the pain against mortal wounds.
Yeah, he does.
So, and the Carnifexes are -1 damage, just so you know, natively.
Yep.
In case
I
that
don't
was
like
not
that.
something you knew.
I don't like his existence. Okay. Over here, Shadow Sun's gonna try and shoot you in the face over there.
Who?
That guy.
The Carny effects. All right,
Yes.
-1 hit.
Yep. 3s. 2 hits.
That'll do. And strength 8 weapons.
Look at these
Strength 8,
So
so
three
4.
wounds.
These
So
threes.
brave
reroll this
Tau
Tau.
commanders
2
here
wounds,
facing
84.
down Tyranid monstrosities on this right-hand
Would
Fail.
objective.
So
Imagine
you're gonna
if I
take
had an invuln.
7 and then 8.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Vaporizes
technically
that
-1 off that,
Carnifex
but it doesn't matter.
with the 2
Oh, no, you have
fusion
+4, you're doing it
gunshots
right.
from Shadow
Ew.
Sun. So that opens up
No,
the
no,
other
it's 7 and then 8.
Cold Star Commander.
Well, it's -1. It does not matter. We're very
Well,
dead.
well, I'm just going to give you the numbers, and then the Hammerhead's just
Oh,
going
okay. I
to
thought
pump
you were doing
everything
the, I thought you were
into
doing the reduction.
that big, scary...
So I only took a
Oh, I forgot Marker Lights.
Who?
Marker
Yeah,
Lights.
go to town, man.
Martin Marker Light on that guy.
Appreciate that.
Doesn't happen. 2 Marker Lights on
four of
them,
these players.
2 Marker Lights on him.
So you're rolling for
Really good
2 on them?
sportsmanship this game.
2 on him. 1 goes through. So 1 on him.
1 on him, 2 on the Warriors. These dice were something, I don't know.
Oh, so the Hammerhead's going to...
Now that the Carnifex there is down, we are open to ram that railgun directly through the Hive Tyrant
I
here.
don't know.
We knew you were doing it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Vespids are going to
Yeah,
just
and here come the Vespids to
drop
do
behind
retrieve
here.
Nakmun data.
Okay.
And they might as well be on the
Didn't
objective.
declare it,
I think
but
there's
the
literally
players
no
had
reason
talked
not
about
to.
it last
Yep.
turn.
My reason was if I had still had my Death Leaper there, but he had a job to do. He sort of did it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
That is going to be another
my
retrieve
Hammerhead
Nakmun data
going to
point.
shoot your big, scary...
This guy shooting at him.
Yeah.
All right, hitting on a 4 because I'm not marker lit.
6. Nope, I can reroll that.
You sure? You're
6. Nope, that's a 1.
All right, that's what he deserved with that.
And the
guy.
first Hammerhead
He
whiffs.
knew he didn't deserve to be on this table.
4.
He said, no. And trash can shots are going to him as well.
Yep. Okay.
Hitting on Still Force.
Yep.
And you already used your rerolls to hit.
Yep.
So just there we go. 1 reroll to wound. Oh, that was a
That
6,
was
right?
5. That was a 5. So 1 wound. AP 1.
AP what?
1.
6. He has decided
Unfortunate
to
there. So the Hive
And that guy
Tyrant may
can't see him. He's
survive,
just alive.
although it is
Until
open
you're-
to be fired at.
My commander is.
not near its friends, so we may just
No, he's not. Is he really?
we may just angle. Yeah, here comes Precision of the Hunter
No, he's not gonna charge me.
from that Gold Star Commander, just pumping everything into that guy. It looks like.
All right, who's up?
And I'm going.
Are you actually going to do the shooting there now?
Spend a CP.
For what?
Yep. Give him an extra AP in his guns.
You do know that I have a 3-up armor save and a 4-up invuln?
He has a whole bunch of AP 0 shots.
As long as, I just wanted to clarify, I didn't know if it made a
Actually-
difference.
You make a fair point.
I
I only get
try and do
6.
those things.
You know what? Yeah, I'll stick with the no AP.
Okay,
Three,
so
four, five,
I'm not sure that
you're at still 3 CP, right?
as much as he is
Hold on, Tyranids, don't betray me.
super hyper. He operates at this energy level
Gatling gun.
basically every
All right,
game,
hitting
as
on
far as
2s
I
because
know.
you're Tau?
Yep, rerolling everything
Yes,
because
sir.
of his Magic Warlord trait. So 2 hits, all hit, 2 extra hits from the 6s,
Illegal, carry on.
and then 4 5s.
5s. You are not strength 7. Your first
Wish I was.
And
then rerolling everything.
Like -1, I'd allow it.
So
5s, how many?
6 wounds, AP 1.
AP1?
AP 1.
From the burst cannons?
This is the big burst cannon.
Oh, the special burst cannon, so force. And then I take 5-up Feel No Pains because I gave him a Warlord trait to not die.
Oh man,
D6
look
plus
at
2
that.
shots, 4 shots,
bunch
I
of
don't know why,
damaging
but I thought
lord
those
rolls
were like
happening
Melter
there.
shots coming in, and I had a heart attack.
4 hits,
And
3
5s to wounds
5s to wound. Yep.
because you're strength 4.
1 wound, AP 2.
No.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3,
And
4,
then the
5,
AP0. Watch me
6.
roll like a bunch of 3s on the same
Would be pretty funny.
Yeah, no, it'd be silly.
1 extra hit.
Actually, dude, you're only doing it for those 6 shots. Totally not worth. Because the other
Yeah.
burst cannon had the AP.
Nope.
5s. And why are you rerolling everything? Because you're a Warlord. That's
Yep.
right.
2 wounds, AP now.
AP0, 3 and a 3.
Nope.
Because you would have gotten me to take another Feel No Pain.
Boss.
Okay,
The
that
saves
suit over there
there.
is going to shoot that annoying Maliceptor.
Precision of the Hunter Commander basically bouncing
but I wanna
entirely
call
off that Hive Tyrant.
What?
Very unfortunate for
I'm
Tau.
screaming, dude.
2 shots,
Yes, sir.
2 hits.
Just like 4 is 2 wounds.
Rerolling that. 1 wound.
Or is it? How much
3
damage?
wounds.
So 5-up Feel No Pains. He was the one we gave Catalyst to.
Wow. 2,
Oh
4,
man,
6.
look at these
3
5-ups this
shots
turn.
with Cyclic.
See, I've been baiting you by dying exclusively badly up until now, and now.
Exactly.
And now you've fallen for my trap card. Did I need some saves here?
No,
Okay.
he felt a wound.
Okay.
What do I want to do with you?
These are the marker lights, 2 and 1. Not
Yep.
wounds. And that 2, I don't know what the hell that was.
This is,
I don't think it's anything.
I don't think it's anything either.
It was a roll you rolled somewhere. I forget. Oh, it was a marker light roll you rolled.
I'm going to go shoot the
No, don't do it. Trap.
smart missiles into them,
And?
rail into him. Because he has a 3-up in the, he has
I-
a 3-up criminal paint, 3-up in one, right?
Who? Death?
Yeah,
God, I
that,
wish. He has 4-up in one. He has -1 to hit, just so you know.
he is -1 to hit. Who has the 3-up? Oh, it's the far guy. Oh,
he's a 3-up in one, and he's another 3-up.
I mean, everything I shoot has a -1 to hit.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that on purpose.
You have a 3-up, and how many wounds does he have?
Wow.
All 9.
9. Okay, I'll
So
shoot
I
him.
wonder if
this
we
one
even
did.
send this Cold Star Commander
has a
in
5-up
because I
Feel No
think
Pain
it
versus your
will
mortals
get
that you're
killed
gonna do.
by the
Okay. Oh, I'll shoot him.
I know, it's a good
flying
efficient
Hive
target.
Tyrant.
So 5 to hit?
5.
No, a 4.
If it goes in,
no.
I don't
It
think
does not explode.
it
Oh,
will
thank
kill
God,
that
why
Hive
not?
Tyrant by itself.
Because I'm not with
So
the
that swing is huge.
Oh, it's a 12-inch range? Okay.
Yeah.
What's the strength?
It's 14.
Oh, you actually wound me.
Okay.
No!
AP.
It's Carney to fix!
It's gonna do. Oh.
So right now you do 6 plus D3.
6 plus 3, so that'll be 7. You need to make 2 of
No,
your
it'd
saves.
go down to 6.
I'm gonna reroll
Okay.
into 9 wounds.
So it goes down to an 8. So I have 1 left, and it does 3 mortals.
Yes.
He's at. I mean, he was.
Okay, so
From
we
something
did
else,
one
he was
shot the
likely to be dead
Carnifex
in a
there
moment, but yes,
with the
that was
railgun. I think
Good boy.
the
3,
interaction we were all
4,
hoping
5,
for sure.
6,
So both
7,
Carnifex is dead this
Why
turn.
did- oh,
shots.
12.
From the smart missiles.
Yes, sir.
It's hit. 1 wound.
Sorry, this is on the Warriors down to 1.
Oh wait, no,
marker
2
light.
wounds, and then 2 wounds.
2 wounds on the Warriors. AP is 1.
1.
So 5 ups. New. So the marker light is down to 1. I'm going to move that away because he's putting his wounds down to 1. I don't use those dice.
He's just gonna shoot all his guns at this dude chilling in the corner right there.
What?
Him.
Illegal. You
Because he.
fell back. You're hitting at -2.
Haha. D6 plus 2 flamer shots. 3.
Gosh darn it. He's hitting on automatic.
3 wounds.
Oh my god. All right. AP, take my invuln. He's down to 5 wounds.
Oh, and 1, 2, 3.
So 2 hits
4,
on
5,
Death
6
Leaper
shots
from
with
the flamer
thing,
shot.
5.
This is the Crisis
Five to hit.
Bodyguard
2
that
hits.
is able to fall back and shoot this turn because we are in the first turn of Montka. So our 6s are exploding as well. If we shoot the closest enemy within 12, I think.
Yeah, 1 hit. Doesn't wound. I am Tal. I can reroll it. What's the
the strength?
toughness?
5.
He does not wound.
Aha.
Aha.
I've tricked you, sir.
They're gonna shoot their bursts at these guys.
Who?
I am going to spend these guys.
All right. So they're shooting bursts here.
And I'm gonna spend the CP.
Explosions.
Extra
Yes, so many
AP1.
explosions.
They're gonna coordinate engage with the marker light drones. I can
Do
do that.
they have guns?
It's a step target has to target them.
I despise everything about that, even though I've done it myself. But I usually
It's,
do it with my ethereal to make it even funnier.
Oh wait, I
Definitely.
can't. Never mind. I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I need to shoot you with all the plasma, and the bursts are going into you. So I'm not going to do
Okay, so
anything
you're
with that.
shooting all the plasma into here.
Yep.
So
And you're shooting
players
all the
discussing a pretty funny interaction. You can use the stratagem that we saw get used last turn for +1 AP on 2 separate Tau units, with a requirement that both of those Tau units target 1 enemy unit with all of their ranged attacks. But it doesn't require the units being selected to actually have ranged attacks, meaning that you can coordinate with a unit that will not be shooting. So the targeting restriction isn't that big of a deal. So as long as the one unit you want +1 AP on is all firing at the single target, then you're going to be okay. And the second unit just basically has to be there and cheer them on.
Oh, but he's only in Kai.
Only the one who gets to
Sorry,
explode.
I misunderstood.
Which he does, and he can reroll
does
that
not
because of Shadow
hit,
Sun. So
correct.
2 hits. 4s. Is he
No,
magic?
he's not synapse.
Okay,
It's a
so
3.
2 at AP3.
All right, 2 invulns. He
Makes
fine.
both.
Ooh, and Death Leaper makes all the
4
invulns
shots
against the
with the
plasma.
other ones.
Could have seen it
Definitely
killed
not
there,
hitting on that.
but not today.
Nope, 1
5s
hit.
to hit. Yep.
Now we're going to see if
does
we
it
can
Not wound on
wound.
2. You already used your
peel
reroll.
these.
I did already use my reroll. Yep, 1, 2,
these
3.
warriors
If you
out.
wanted to, but you can't.
4,
use a
5, 6, 7, 8.
So these are
9,
the bursty
10.
boys.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s
11,
with Shadow Sun rerolls.
12, 13, 14, 15.
I'm going to send
16,
Death Leaper on a
17.
mission to go poke that hammerhead in the eye. I just want you to know that. That's my goal. It's not going to work, but it's my goal.
This is 18.
So
This is
bursties.
12 shots, which explode.
Yep, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Rerolling things that aren't 4s, obviously.
Yep.
And you're only exploding on 6s, right?
Yes. For this turn.
Okay.
So 2 more explosions.
Yes, sir. All right, and winning on 4s.
I do have Exemplar Montka. You are within 9.
So you're rerolling everything, yep.
Yep.
Is that closest also, or no?
I don't know. I think
Oh, but
it is.
you're rolling him separately, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll check it for you. I think it is closest. I don't recall.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. AP no.
Actually, you check that while I
Yep.
while I take my saves.
Yeah,
How many?
chat,
10
those drones get the
18,
little
yeah.
the little happy face and the rosy cheeks in them. The little chibi drones. They're like playing nationalistic anthems through their speakers at the battlesuits, and it really encourages the battlesuits to do slightly more damage. Looks like 2 warriors peeled with the burst cannon shot there. The last one down to 2 wounds. These 2 armies just trading massive hits with each other. Hot damn. I am worried about this Reaper of Obliterax. Tyrant, though, having survived basically unscathed, and is about to go ham in the center of this Tau army. It has Shadow Sun and a Cold Star and a Hammerhead easily within its grasp.
So this will be 4 ups.
Nope.
Die anyway, so
Oh.
we're cool.
Yep.
You don't have to know.
We don't have to know.
I think
There
it
goes
is.
the
but we
last
don't have to
warrior.
Uh,
Those burst cannons doing,
Oh,
or
that's
the
everything. I
Cyclic
get
Ion,
3.
excuse me, doing
for the scan.
absolutely
I
massive
get my
damage.
4 for the primary.
With
do.
all of the
So
buffs
let me
active
mark
on
you
them.
down here. Where did the score sheet go? Here it is.
Oh
So
man,
you finally get a clean victory.
I do. I get a clean victory.
This is the weirdest way. So you're on 4 for clean victory. I'm just
Yep.
gonna mark it sideways. R&D, you have 8 at the moment. You
Yep.
just need to get over here, which you actually don't really have a great way to do that
Nope.
yet. But we'll see if it happens. So for grind purposes, you killed how many?
1, 2, 3.
It was Carnifex, Warriors, and what?
What this thing? 2 Carnifexes and Warriors. I killed both
Oh,
Carnifexes.
yeah, that's right. He died so fast, I forgot he existed this turn.
Yeah, both
All right.
Carnifexes died in single shooting
As far as banners
activations.
go, I'm living the 2-point
One of them
dream
to
at
2
the moment.
fusion blasters, the other one to a single hammerhead
Oh, I did
railgun.
strangle. I didn't mark that last turn.
That's the
but I need to.
that's the kind of damage output you're really excited about when you play Tau. When you put Tau on the army and the battlefield, you really just want your unit to be selected to shoot, and then you remove an enemy unit from the table, and you just call that good. And that's basically what we saw this turn. Although that Hive Tyrant is going to be a boss for the rest of this game, I think.
Yep.
And, well, I mean, we know what's happening over here. My Hive Tyrant, who decided to live the dream, is alive. And we are absolutely going to do the Goaded to the Slaughter, where we get to kill stuff in combat real good.
Yep.
And how do we do this? How many wounds does that guy have?
7.
Is he the Bagel Hunter guy?
No.
Does he have a Feel No Pain?
No.
Does he have the Stim Injector thingy?
No.
Oh, okay,
has
so I
seven.
just bop him
Yes.
in half.
Yes.
So Death Leaper doesn't need to go over here. Death Leaper, or I can just kill, have Malleus Scepter finally deal with these idiots,
Yep.
and smite the crap out of him, charge and kill that and that, and you're gonna run out of stuff.
I forgot about
What?
Shadow Sun's drones.
Nope, they died. Coherency. Because that's the thing that real people do. Anyway,
Yeah, unfortunately, you actually can't die to coherency after your own movement because it is illegal to move your models out of coherency. So if somebody tries that on you, just say, oh, no, I created an illegal game state. We have to, per the core rules, we have to reestablish coherency with that unit. There's no way that they could legally be out of coherency at this time.
so this is part of their unit. This is a random marker drone.
Yep.
And this is these guys.
Yep.
And these guys are not OBSEC, right?
No.
All right, so sad as I hate to say it, I have to ignore him.
Yep.
Goodbye, sweet prince. So in the command phase, we're going to hand out random buffs. Surprisingly, all those buffs are still alive, and we still have a telephone network.
So the score is so close right now, chat. Only a 9-point differential in the favor of Tau, and that is because we haven't scored any end of battle round secondaries for the Tyranids player. So that lead is going to get eaten up very quickly. That said, Tyranids were very low on assets here. We have, I think, literally 10 models left on the table for Tyranids. That said, most of them are big, scary monsters, so that's pretty good. Death Leaper is down to 5 wounds, but she should be able to clear out the Crisis Bodyguard on this side finally, and may even be able to get into the Vespid and try to remove them to basically lock up this objective for the Tyranids. I don't know if there's anything that Tau can easily send over there. It looks like I think we can get Psychic Powers to kill the Cold Star Commander. We can bounce over the top here with the Tyrant and potentially kill both the Hammerhead and Shadow Sun with him. And I believe that the Ethereal... it has 1 marker drone, I think. So I don't think we can take the objective with a single Hive Tyrant, but we might be able to. And then, as Luke was mentioning, the Maleceptor can pour Psychic Powers or Psychic Overload effects into the Crude Hounds here to remove them. And because they are not objective secured, and Steven has never had any objective secured on this objective, he actually doesn't have it locked. He's only been controlling it the regular way with that Crude Hound unit. So as soon as they get removed, no one holds that objective anymore. So I think it's going to be relatively easy, assuming that Luke can find enough attacks to kill the Tau units on this top left objective for Luke to cut Steven down to a 0-point primary this turn. Now, I don't know if he's going to be able to deal with this Crisis Battlesuit team here, and depending on what bonuses Steven has remaining after this turn, those guys may be problematic, but I think we're going to deal enough damage here that things are going to not look very good for Tau despite their lead. But it really depends on this turn. I think normally we say something around turn 2 is the deciding battle round for the game, but I think this might be it. If Luke can deal enough damage here this turn, he can cripple the Tau army, but the reverse could also be true. If the Tau's top of turn 4 kills enough, Luke could very easily be reduced to just the models here and have a very difficult time coming back from that.
Smite and scream and kill him, and then I kill them in combat with a charge of a 5. Oh, and he keeps his wounds with him. They don't go there. The Neurothrope is going to advance.
Looks like we also have the Zoanthropes on this top left objective here.
Yep.
To be able to hold that down. And I think
Death the Leaper, how much
both
CP
of
do you
these
have?
players playing a little bit for the late game. We have that Kauyon pick from Steven to buff his guns, and that's something we have to keep in mind when we're considering our damage output on these last 2 turns, is that Kauyon sends the expected damage of any of these direct fire Tau weapons through the absolute stratosphere, adding potentially plus 30 or 50% damage to their expected number of hits. So with that exploding, this turn, or moving into battle round 4, it's going to be exploding 5s. Once we get to battle round 5, it's going to be exploding 4s when targeting the closest enemy unit. So we could potentially have a hammerhead shot fire 1 time and hit twice, which very little in the game can actually survive. Although we are looking to push this Hive Tyrant up here forward and try to maybe just go face against that hammerhead. Who cares? Whatever. But the Hive Tyrant will actually be able to clip out both units on this objective by himself. We do still have a drone back here for Savior protocols on the hammerhead. So it's unlikely that impossible, I should say, that the single Venom Cannon one-shots that guy.
He is going to wait. We're going to have Mr. Malley the Scepter scream on this guy.
Okay. 3d6.
Here comes the psychic phase.
He's dead.
He
takes at minimum 4 mortals.
Yep. Knocks the
And I actually don't
stealth
think
suit
I
out.
want
I
to
forgot
smite with
about
him.
that guy.
I could just clear you off, but I have 6 attacks, and I wound you on 2s, and I hit you on 3s with the reroll. I think I just charge
Thanks for the
him
follows,
these,
everyone.
so
Really
he
appreciate
just
it.
Stops.
Thanks
after
everyone
the
for
scream
hanging
to
out with
make
me
sure,
today.
because if I smite you, you will die.
Okay.
And if I don't, you'll make me fail my charge.
Yep.
Because you're a rude dude.
I am.
Speaking of smites, let's have my Hive Tyrant smite you on a 5.
So it looks like we are actually not going to be completing
Dead.
the
Does he
second
explode?
psychic test with the Maleceptor.
We knew what needed
Hive
to happen.
Tyrant smites the hammerhead to death.
All
Oh,
right.
it looks like the Ethereal is
Speaking
actually
of
alone.
Lost smites.
I think we Savior protocoled his
we are
other
gonna
marker
have
drone
Mr.
earlier.
Neuro the Throat.
So that Hive Tyrant could get to that objective and contest it.
Okay. He's gonna
Oh,
smite.
you're one idiot. It feels
Yep.
so bad. I'm going to do it later. I'm going to have him smite, so he gets +2 to this.
Okay.
We're going to see if the Mortal Wounds can kill the Cold Star Commander before
fails.
the Hive Tyrant has to do it.
All right. He is going to cast Catalyst, because I think someone needs it. Yep, goes. The people who I want to have Catalyst, I think, is my... You can't kill him. Maybe you could. I'll do him just in case.
Okay.
These guys are going to smite at +3.
Okay.
So it's a second smite, third smite, so I need a 7. +3 on dice. Becomes an 11. So they're doing D3 plus D6, 3 plus D6 mortals.
Yep.
He's dead, unless he has in his squad more than 8 wounds.
He does.
How many?
9.
Oh, so he has 7, and the dude has 1.
Oh, which? Oh, this thing. I thought you were.
No, right here.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
Here.
The shield drone has 2.
Okay,
and he has 7.
Oh, so he has down to 1 wound.
Yes.
These
Don't
Zoanthropes
make
have
me-
popped off every turn for Luke so far. They did 9 mortal wounds last turn, and now they're shooting for another 7.
That I don't have in my army anymore.
Or 8. 8
serious
mortal wounds.
question.
17 mortal wounds and
I'm
2
gonna
psychic
take
powers,
this.
chat. Oh my
I don't
god.
know. I didn't try and do that. But I'm just curious. Here,
What
very
a
close.
unit Zoanthropes are.
Do you have a laser pointer?
I do. Oh yeah,
Does
we definitely
yep,
can.
yep.
I'm
good
going
to have.
over 17 forests.
Yep.
You can
So
see it.
looking
But
like
anyway,
we're- Gonna
So, I
angle a
didn't
Venom
actually
Cannon
select
shot
him
onto
for
that
back.
Cold Star to try to remove him.
I'm about to. I need to roll an 8.
Oh, that's a 7.
Nope.
That
does
would
not
leave the
spike.
Hive Tyrant open to
still
kill
alive.
And he will.
Shadow Sun.
We already screamed. I guess he'll try Hive Nexus. See what we can get. No.
4.
No. All right. So that's
And
that.
the Kroot survives on that objective.
I mean, I can just walk into you with the Hive
It
Tyrant
should
if I
be
need
easy
to,
enough
and I-
for the
but I
Hive
think I
Tyrant
wanna
to
do
kill
that.
both those units.
I think I wanna
But we
kill
are
you with-
we are hoping for some high charges for
Yeah,
Luke here.
You want to shout since drone?
but you have a drone over there that thing's within 3 of, right?
Yes.
How much CP do you have?
2.
Okay. I mean, I think I make you burn 1. I'll do it into the captain. What's his invuln?
4.
I'll do it into the thing.
Okay.
So we should be good on no forests. And the things are there. Yeah. So, I mean, if it just works and I kill him, that's better. Let's do that. But I'm winning on forests. I'm going to stop hemming. I'm going to go here. No, you have CP rerolls. I'm going to go into the tank. Random reroll. And 3s.
1 goes
save.
through. 6 up.
Yes, sir.
Nope.
All right.
He's
are you
going to
strat
take
it?
4.
Okay. Not even stratting it.
He has 10 left.
Okay, okay.
So knocked
that
4 wounds
concludes my
off
shooting
with
phase.
the
Okay.
Hive Tyrant's
That's
Venom
it.
Cannon.
Charge phase.
Yeah, we'll charge on in. So
No, this charge phase
Death
is gonna
Leaper
be a big
into
deal.
your Vespid,
Go ahead.
Death Leaper gonna go clear the Vespid.
Okay.
and just put him close.
Yeah,
then I'm gonna go
not
into
wanting
your
to
suit when
eat
I
an
finish.
Overwatch from that
over here,
flamer
needing
on
the
the
5.
Crisis
No, no,
battle
no,
suits.
no,
The
no.
bodyguard could
Thank God.
Just
we
got
did
it.
utilize
Yep.
her, unfortunately.
So he's right there.
Yep.
Here comes
Oops,
the
taking
Maliceptor
casting with
made
him.
its charge in as well.
And fly the ramp.
Although it only has 6
Yeah,
attacks,
we
it
can
could flub.
multi-charge you here. We do need a 4, which feels a little bit bad. But I want to kill you.
Okay.
Are you gonna strat anything?
I'm going to
Make it a 6?
-2 and shoot Overwatch at you.
All right, roll it up, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the normal plain old bursts. 6 do explode.
Yes, sir.
So that's 3 more hits.
Okay.
Wounding you on 5s.
Sir, how many?
Reroll into wound. 4 wounds. AP
This
now.
is the flamer.
This is with the normal burst.
So 4 saves. Take my invuln.
1 goes
Take
through.
a feel of pain.
1 goes
Okay,
through.
he's down to 11. What's
2,
next?
3. D6 plus 2 flamer
So
shots.
the Hive Tyrant had
6
to
shots. 2,
charge
4,
the Cold
6.
Star Commander, who
Hitting on
has full
6s,
rerolls and
rolling
exploding
everything.
6s.
2 hits because they explode.
This is flamers.
Rerolling.
Okay. What is this?
1 wound. AP2.
Peeling it
This
for a
is flamers.
couple of damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, yeah, because your flamer actually doesn't roll the hit.
Yeah,
It doesn't
10.
hit. I forgot.
Sisses explode.
This is Bursty Boy.
Yes, this is the Bursty Boy. So 6 hits.
Yes, and 5s.
5s. 2 wounds.
So many
Three
different
ups?
weapon
Okay.
systems,
Not
and these
invulns.
invulnerable
Alright, is that
saves
it?
popping
Yep,
off
that's
that
it.
Hive Tyrant.
Alright,
Oh
so
man, this Hive Tyrant making so many saves
Right here.
may save this
Unfortunately, I
game
have
for
to
Luke.
here
I'm going to be
without
honest.
love. I am gonna. let's
He's
see.
survived basically
I'm gonna
2
burn the
entire
strat
entire
on the
shooting
stars,
phases
so
from
I'm
that
gonna
Cold
wound
Star
him, so I don't think
Commander.
You can pass that off. It's not a failed save.
Nope.
So 2+ to kill your commander. He's
Yep.
dead.
And there is an impact
I'm not
attack
going to base you, obviously.
to
Yep.
So what I'm gonna
deal
do is
3 mortal
I'm gonna
wounds to the
pile on
commander.
over to here.
Now
Yep.
every attack
Try
gets
and
to
kill
go
you,
into
and then
Shadow
consolidate on
Sun.
the objective to deny you primary. So Shadow
Yep.
the Sun.
And then declaring that we're going to go towards the
5
Ethereal
attacks.
if she dies.
We'll do the trash attacks first.
Yeah, the Hive Tyrant has saved a ridiculous
Oh, they do
amount of
hit?
damage. Absolutely, absolutely insane.
1 does wound.
Okay.
AP 3. Putting it on a drone, I'm assuming.
I'll put it on the drone without the invuln.
Okay.
So
All right,
that's
and
the
the 5
kicky
attacks.
feet,
Yep.
killing one of the drones.
Rerolling
Big
1 to
attacks.
hit.
Good thing
Nice.
we're re-rolling here.
Exploding. There we go. It's average.
We have
and
the
your
warrior
toughness is 4 or
imperative
5.
up for that explosion.
3s to
Because that
wound. I
warrior
get 1
squad was
random
alive
reroll.
at the start of the battle round. And
Okay,
reroll for
that's
the prehensile
awful.
pincer tail.
So
Only
you're
3
taking
go
3 mortals
through.
after this. These are all invulns.
So 4 up.
Okay.
The
many
first
CP?
hit
So
3 down.
kills
Okay,
the
so
drone,
dead.
and I
And
think
5 up.
that
Nope.
So it's
kills.
8 wounds.
No.
Yeah, I would just kill her.
Kills
exactly.
Shadow
She has
Sun
7
as
wounds.
well. Because we made no invulnerable saves there.
Sorry, do you mind if I go in there?
I think a single passed invulnerable save would have. Oh, we needed 2, I guess.
like
We
my
needed
fruit
2 out of the 3 to
I
save
like
the
my
unit.
fruit there.
No?
No.
Okay.
You already charged. You
Or
already
if
charged.
we
That's
passed
fair.
the
I mean,
first
I
one,
thought
that
it
you
was
would have saved the
on
unit,
10, anyway,
actually.
Death Leaper is going
Oh, that's so
on to your
unfortunate.
dudes.
Oh,
2, 4, 6,
that Hive
7.
Tyrant is swinging the game by itself.
All right, 7 Death Leaper attacks. He gets a random reroll. 2 explodes. And do you get an invuln?
I do not.
All right, T3, right?
T4.
All right, 2, 4, 6 are dead.
AP4.
Do you have a 3-up save?
What?
Do you have a 3-up save?
AP4?
No, TP3.
Oh, I still die.
Okay, we'll touch that.
Yep.
What?
Right now.
Why would he not? Does he not get? Oh, it's the synapse range. No, I need to re-roll that then. I don't know what that was. Okay, so let me try again. So 7 attacks. So 2, 4, 6, 1 more attack. Re-rolling 1 here,
Okay.
and I just need to roll 3s here. You might live. 1 guy lives.
Yep. Oh!
And we're still going to get in combat with the suit. We'll just let the 1 guy live. And Malleus Scepter here is going to go clump these baby seals. 6 attacks.
Yep.
3s, 1 random. Uh-oh. Reroll. Nope.
Oh,
and 2's
no.
killed.
Maliceptor
Yep,
flubbing
3 die.
AP something?
Yeah.
on the
And I'll
Crude
keep you in
Hounds. The
combat,
last Crude
but
Hound
you're
may
gonna
run
need
away,
to
though.
Pass an actual morale check.
That would be a pretty big deal.
It's like really bad morale.
It is. Is that all?
This is so close, chat.
Yeah, that's all. So swing back.
I do.
Swing back. Swing
He
back.
gets 3 attacks.
Did we forget
Crude
to
Hound?
charge the
times.
Foot
Get
Hive
outta here.
Tyrant?
He wins
Oh,
once.
maybe it
AP1.
advanced. No,
Okay. Feel the pain.
because the chat it's
Down
gone.
to 12.
He bites you. Now he needs to pass his morale check. Oh, wait, over there.
Yeah. You have a couple morale checks.
I
to fail.
don't. To fail. Thanks for that.
I got you, man. I can't believe that I didn't charge over there because
Yeah.
they were both definitely dead, and that's huge.
That is huge. That's the only reason I didn't let you do it. Is just like.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I get it.
It's a big
I get
play.
it. It's a tournament. I gotta
Oh,
remember
okay,
my
yeah.
stuff.
So we forgot to charge with the Hive Tyrant. Looks like we tried to go back.
We will
but,
not score primary based off
Steven
of
said
that,
no,
but
and I think
No.
that
Oh, wait, 'cause he's 5
is-
opposite
yeah,
models.
and
Yep.
like you're not scoring primary.
Yep.
But hey, you know,
Fair.
it's nice. It's cute.
Unfortunate.
I'm looking at for Vespid's attacks.
Sure. And as far as grind goes, I
Okay,
killed like
and we,
a bunch of things this
yeah.
turn.
Knocked my camera.
Oh,
so
that's
we'll
good.
just
Get-
go.
Yep, you roll it. I'm
Just
just gonna.
fix
He gets 2 attacks because he's the leader.
Thanks.
I was
Thanks, everybody.
lying about 2 attacks each. He just gets 2 attacks for leaders. 4.
Huh?
He
What?
misses twice. All right.
Who
And
now? What
then
now?
This was the Vespid.
Okay, you're -1 to hit also.
3. 1 hit.
No.
Nope. I can reroll because I'm Tau.
That was Seth. Get out of here.
Uh,
All right, Morales. What
All
are
right,
you rolling
so
first?
on the Crew Hound.
He's absolutely
3.
dead.
5. Yeah, that would do
Yeah.
it.
Thank you, sir. Oh my.
And then I need to check
your
leadership on the
Vespid,
Vespids.
We'll just roll it. If it's usually you can tell if it's in the
8.
neighborhood. So they lost 5, so you need to roll a 1 or a 2
Or 3.
3. 3 is go. Okay.
Nope, that's
6
a 6.
is not. He's gone. And yeah.
All right.
So no primary for you.
No primary for me.
You do get a commander point.
I do get a command point. And I can spend a C. 2 up, I get another command point. I do. 2 up, they have a 5 of Feel No Pain.
Who now? What?
2 up, they have a 5 of Feel No Pain.
Either within range.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got your CP bringing you up to 2. You said.
Yep.
They have a feel no pain.
Yep.
Okay. Rock and roll.
Okay.
This just got interesting.
This did just get interesting.
It'd be much more interesting if they were both dead, but more on that later. At least you can score primary off it.
I did not.
He's living the dream. Okay.
The Ethereal will scan the objective.
Can you if there are models on it?
I have no idea.
You keep doing it. I'll check.
Uh,
I don't think so though.
It's gonna fall back. It's my last round.
No, you cannot, sir. Can't scan.
No.
Oh, and I did get my 3 alt primary for that, obviously, because I'm on 17.
This is the last turn, right?
This is 4, dude.
It is?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I thought it
You
was-
killed me so fast.
Definitely only turn 4.
mean- We'll see how this goes.
One
Yeah.
more turn to go. Woo. Chat. This
I'll give you some more bring it down points while you're doing your stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
5 optic models.
This is a close one.
annoying. Spend a CP out of my 2 to make them auto advance 6.
Huh? What?
Spend a CP out of my 2 to make them auto advance 6.
Yes, sir. They get to go where they please. Why? Do you not like Death Leaper?
I do not like Death Leaper because he's
This is
5
rude.
optic models.
Yeah, and? Why does that matter?
He's 5
That
optic
doesn't
models.
affect the mission outcome, sir. Sir? There's no
So,
mission
Yeah,
measurable.
using our dynamic dynamic offensive, I think is what it's called,
That is a separate unit.
to push those guys in and allow them to fire without penalty.
He's a Marco Duran. So he's going to do the Marco.
And they are going to get those exploding 5+s now.
Make sure you can't throw because you're being mean to me.
Hammerhead hoping against hope that it can deal with this menace that is the Reaper of Obliterax. Although it does have that 5+ damage ignore, which while the Hammerhead does shoot through most defensive abilities, that is one that it doesn't. Keeping the Kroot on the top left objective to prevent primary objective scoring from that. The Kroot that maybe should be dead, but is not. But I think we are going to still be angling for an 8 points on primary for Luke this coming turn, which is a really big deal.
And then one on the other Hive Tyrant.
From the where? Oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay, carry on. Yes, did you get it?
No.
Okay. So he has one marker light. Your railgun is railgunning.
I also want to keep my ethereal. There you go. So railgun.
And he's
Roll. She's gonna pump everything. So
all right, hitting on a 4. No, wait.
3.
Gosh darn Tau.
Where is my
What are you looking for, sir?
nothing? I'll just roll dice.
Oh, your special railgun dice?
Yeah. 5 up.
No, 4.
Nope. 3
3 up,
hits.
you hit. Yeah, what are you talking about? Why do you
What's-
say 5?
Because if 5s explode.
Oh.
I don't
Oh,
think
you don't
I-
want to fish, dude. You can just miss.
But the thing is, he
I
has.
know I have a feel no pain, so I
Yeah.
probably don't die.
You don't die, and I need to kill you. So reroll. 4.
All right, so it's a
that
hit.
it doesn't work, but
Why are you rolling 2 dice?
that's a fair point. So 4 up does go through.
All right, so damage is how much?
11.
What the hell?
8 wounds, 3 mortals.
So 2, 4, 6,
All right,
8,
here's the damage ignore on
10,
Reaper of
11
Obliterax.
feel no pains on 5s. Oh my.
Four.
That was
He
good.
was wounded before, though.
Yeah, he had a wound. I don't know where it went.
So 6
so
go
2,
through?
4, 6. He's taken 7. He's down to 6. That's helpful. That probably
3,
makes
4,
it.
5, 6. That's why I shot again.
Yeah, no, you
7,
should have
8.
done it. Yeah, you're right. You needed the damage. What's this?
God,
This is the swarms.
these
yeah,
damage
fair.
ignores are
So
wild.
Threes.
You have not.
I
You did
have-
use your reroll. You didn't use the wound reroll though.
3 explosions and 5s.
And 1 random wound reroll. How many saves?
4 wounds, AP1.
All right, 4 ups.
Got 1.
So feel no pain. He is down to 4, 5.
Okay. He's gonna shoot all
is
his guns into
bracketed.
that dude.
But the amount of damage that this
Death
Hive
Elite
Tyrant
getting
has
shot.
eaten
Alright,
so
minus
far
one, no
is
marker light.
ludicrous. He's taken a shot and Overwatch from the Cold Star Commander
D6 shots.
Sure.
and a
Go.
railgun shot
Hits.
directly to the face, and it
Doesn't
took
wound. I
7
can,
damage.
How we roll that? Nope. And then
What is that?
it was the wound, but I
what?
failed. The airburst.
Oh, okay, you're good. I thought it was a plasma, which would have wounded me. That's why. 3 explodes.
No, doesn't explode if I fell back.
Okay.
4 wounds, AP1.
Jesus. Okay. 4 ups. He's down 3 wounds. He's down to
Firing
2.
our
And then his flamer.
Not the flamer.
solo guy
6 shots.
here into the Death Leaper.
All right, how many?
2 wounds, AP now.
He's fine. Until, some
Death
other
Leaper
stuff
save,
happens.
Yep.
staying strong.
He's fine until some other stuff happens.
They're gonna shoot all of their shots from him into bursts into him,
Railguns in him.
plasma into them.
Sure. And no marker lights of any kind.
1, 2, 3.
And he is not touching the forest.
4, 5, 6.
So Death Leaper, you're hitting
7,
on
8.
5s.
Yep. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yes, sir.
17, 18 shots.
Allowed.
5s.
I'll allow it, yes. Sounds
These are
good.
the bursty boys.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, you only hit on 5s.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9 more.
Dude, the explodes are so good late game.
And then they got my cod, so they do get to reroll to wound. So wounding you on T4.
I'm strength 5, so force.
Oh,
Or
okay.
T5, sorry. Yeah. You
So
need force is accurate. How many saves on Death Leaper?
2, 4, 6, 8,
Oh.
10, 12,
He
13,
pressed
14.
4.
Just 14
many?
damage.
So
worry
2,
about it. It's
4,
whatever.
6, 8,
Oh my gosh.
10, 12, 14.
12.
This
By the way,
Moncon
I
damage
passed
output
11
is
out of 12,
absolutely
and out of the dice
ludicrous,
box.
chat. I think
I'm
as
glad
is
he
to be
died, 'cause
expected.
That sounds so sketchy just to say out loud.
Okay. 5, 6
he's
shots.
Yep, 4 is to hit.
Yep.
And you did not use the rerolls yet, so you could if you want to.
I can. 5
Tau
more.
just won Bug Eater
Is
GT.
he special?
Well, maybe
You wouldn't even on force.
Yep.
maybe
Okay,
the
reroll.
greater good is in the air.
In roll.
I do think that not killing this Flying Hive Tyrant may
Charge me with the crew.
see the game
I'll
slowly
forget, don't worry.
slip away,
I'll
but
let you
we'll
take it
see.
back.
Okay, clean victory.
Yeah, you're cleaning. I'm out of
And
heroic range. So you get an 8 for clean victory so far.
Yep.
You haven't Noctarius'd over here just yet.
nope.
And bring it down, we'll score. So for me, I'm holding 3, and you're actually only holding
3.
Wait, oh, you're OBSEC. Gosh, darn the OBSEC model. It
Yep.
denies me my 12. So I am on 8 for primary, though.
Yep.
And for alt primary, all I need to do is scan and exist.
Yep.
So I get a whole commander point.
So
I'm
entirely
just gonna
denied
waltz right next to your boy.
Yep.
the Tau there.
And I'm going to advance with the zones.
Their primary objectives that turn.
8. Just so I can see your boy.
Yep.
You know the deal. And same with the neuro.
Yeah, that's what I died to is Smite this
7.
game.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so 7 will get hit.
I put my stuff out too far and forgot to move them back.
Yep.
That's my bad.
right,
Was
let's fly
that
the
it?
rant.
Or was it
What's over
this
here,
Hive
marker
Tyrant?
zones?
4 marker runes and 1 non.
Was it
I need to hold 3, and I will.
this
I'll just
one
smite
Hyvey
sh
boy
shoot
right
him.
here? This
And
guy?
I think I'll charge
right
off
here?
this to try and kill
This
stuff.
man?
Or I could try and kill them.
Did Smites
He's
kill
actually
you,
pretty
or
good at
did he
killing
do
them.
it? That's
No,
the real
yeah,
question.
No, yeah, we'll go this way. We'll try and charge and kill the suits.
Alright.
All right, so psychic real fast. Oh, I'm no longer going to the slaughter. I don't care about that. So we'll start over here. Smite, kill that guy. He's super dead. Smite into your hull. Fails. Well, it doesn't fail. I'll just do it. D3 plus 3 from the zones is 6. From the neuro, cast smite. 6 goes to fail. All right, so he'll smite. He's a 7, fails. He'll paroxysm your guy. Passes, no overwatch.
Okay.
And they're actioning as they had stated. And other than that, we shoot. How many wounds are left on your tank?
Zoneterps did do 17
All right,
mortal
well,
wounds. It is
that's
true,
fine.
chat. For sure.
We'll shoot with
You're not wrong.
Big Fatty into him.
Yep.
But those
cocked.
mortal wounds were set
Yes,
up by
freeze
the
wounds.
Reaper killing an entire
pass
strike
2.
team in one swing.
This is on the hammerhead.
Yeah, of course.
Otherwise, those 17 mortal wounds would have been
Sixes.
done to
Do you want to spend your last
like
CP for this?
8-point models that nobody
I'm
cares
about
about.
to charge.
Yeah, it just dies.
Does he explode?
Let's see. Hopefully it does and kills you.
Yeah,
No.
just pulling
That's
the
5 wounds. What are you
transport.
talking
It
Nope.
looks like.
I can roll a 6. It does d6 damage when it explodes.
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
sad.
he's not dead yet, but he will be.
All right, charge the clocks.
Oh yeah, so
Go
there
into
goes
your boy.
the
Yep.
transport,
He's in.
To-
3, despite my best efforts.
the psychic, or to the
Just
shooting
charge
phase.
him in, please, if you don't mind. Right in the middle of the objective, so he can
Yeah.
heroic anywhere.
Yep.
Charging into
Wipe
here.
out
Do you have any CP?
the
Are you gonna CP?
ethereal as well,
Yeah, I'll set to defend and shoot at you.
Okay.
and we're going
1, 2, 3, 4,
set
5,
to
6,
defend
7, 8, 9,
our bodyguard
10, 11,
team
12,
here,
13,
overwatching with our last
15,
CP,
16, 17, 18 shots.
and no more ethereal
This is
CP
with
generated either.
that. So sixes explode, 5s hit and explode as well.
Okay.
So that's 4 extra hits.
Okay.
5s, we on everything.
Yes, sir. What are we looking at?
6 wounds, AP no.
AP 0, you said?
Yep.
2 ups, he's fine.
And then 2, 4, 5, 6 shots.
That set to defend
2
with
explosions,
the
so 4
exploding
hits.
fives is such a big
Still
deal.
technically kill you.
Basically,
know.
just doubles your
And
damage.
we're on that. So
output
4
there.
wounds, AP 4.
These are plasmas.
Yep.
Fail, fail.
How many?
damage each?
Yeah.
Roll the last one.
9 damage
this.
on that Hive Tyrant.
Jesus.
The Foot Hive Tyrant
Nice.
He just died?
Yeah.
is killed in Overwatch.
Okay. I mean, that's a real thing that
Chat.
just happened to Overwatch. 0 for 5.
I mean,
0
let's
for 5, though.
let's
All right,
be
well,
real.
I still do
That Flying Hive Tyrant, I think,
get
is
objectives that are
more
not my
than made up
opponent's
for
Yeah.
it in past
and
vulnerable
I am
saves.
still strangling.
But that can't feel
so
good. That's always the
you
worst feeling.
are having a turn with 0 primary
Experience that,
Yep.
as well.
for turn 4, and I got another banner point for that. I ground, I strangled,
This game has been
and I got 3 for all
explosive
primary. Carry on, sir.
in more ways.
Yeah, I think I lose this game.
I think you just ran out of stuff right at the end, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I think I died to the psychic and I just forgot to do anything about it, and that's my fault.
Yeah. Although that was a fun flex right there.
It was a
I can Plasma Overwatch kill you just like
It's
that.
a fun flex.
And you're up to a
Indeed.
commander point of some kind? Oh, and
Oh,
I'm
wait,
out
yeah.
of CP because I burned that to have my Hive Tyrant die.
So Luke
Anyway.
just barely squeaking by on the primary
I don't think you
now.
can clean victory anymore, but
can.
And I think
It's gonna
that
take a bit, but I can.
how would
I'm gonna send a 6P for them to advance, 6-inch, auto 6.
Oh, you're gonna be able to get fire and fade?
No.
But I'll be able to heroic you at least.
There's still a marker drone just chilling there. Been there this entire game.
So, oh yeah, you'll have more models on the objective, I guess, right?
Well, if I kill you off of it,
Oh, if you just kill me, sure, yeah, totally. I only have
five
I forgot I only have 5 wounds.
Yeah.
Carry on, do your stuff, man. Yeah. That's a real
gonna-
thing you're allowed to do.
shoot you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
yeah, losing things
6
on your own
shots
turn
with
definitely
plasma,
feels bad,
exploding on
chat.
4s.
Yes, sir.
So here goes the
These
shot
all explode,
into
so
the
that's
Hive
8 hits.
Tyrant.
Yeah, totally.
This is a big deal.
6, 7.
I forgot they still had plasma. Man, imagine if they were like, locked in combat with a Hive Tyrant that also swung on them just 2 seconds
I
ago.
can reroll 1.
If only they were locked in combat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wounds, AP4.
5 wounds.
Okay, that was
And
spicy.
he bosses the
We made
invulnerable
it up
saves
for the
again.
5 that we
7,
failed
8,
2
9,
seconds
yep.
ago.
This flying
11,
Hive Tyrant. gee.
It's
12,
how averages
13,
work, right?
my
You go
14,
over
15,
5 and then 5.
16,
Yeah.
17,
It's a real thing you
18,
do.
18 shots.
Yes, sir.
4s.
Oh, and look at that roll. Oh, so many 1s and 2s.
random
We are
reroll if you
getting
haven't already done it.
the exploding
I
4s, so
have
they
2,
are just
4,
going to
6,
literally
7
double
more
their
explosions.
attacks.
Yes, sir.
6, 7.
Oof. I don't think that's what we needed here, chat.
They do not wound you on 4, so
You do
4
not.
wounds.
4 saves?
Yep.
AP?
No.
Fails 1, feel no pain. He fails, down to 4.
I think we call it here.
1 damage.
Yeah, I think so, because even just
No
to smite
way.
and kill those guys off, I
Oh,
think I
no.
take Strangle.
Yep.
Despite the fact that we saw that super cool, and looks like players are going to shake on that, I think. What a wild game, chat. Absolutely crazy. We saw Tyranids killed on their own turn. We saw multiple monsters get one shot by railguns, but I think it was just this flying Hive Tyrant making every conceivable saving throw and surviving multiple turns out in the open against a Tau gun line, which is going to secure Luke McCarthy the Portal GT victory. Absolutely wild. Yeah, I think players just rolling to make sure that they can maximize their scores here. Absolutely insane game. I have to say, I mean, excellent play from both of these players. I think even after going second and taking the Alpha Strike from the railguns, Luke was able to play it out through the end game, even with only a couple models remaining. And I think, as we talked about over the course of the game, Steven set up on not only his initial Alpha Strikes, but also his ability to follow up with that, I guess, sort of aggressively defensive position where he had placed his crisis teams in the middle of the table, but was able to bubble wrap them effectively to make them very difficult to kill from the Tyranid crackback. Although it did sound like he did forget a strike and fade on the crisis team that was standing here. The turn that got hit by all the smites. If it had struck and faded back behind the building here, potentially we could have seen it survive the psychic phase and force those mortal wounds onto the strike team that we just talked about, was basically set up to be donated to the ever-hungry maw of the zoanthropes. So I think despite that, though, very excellently game played by both of these players, both of them really showcasing the power of their respective factions, and I could not be happier with a final game like this. Huge congratulations to Luke for taking down the tournament, 5 absolutely wild games of 40k with his Tyranids, but also congratulations to Steven for, I believe, securing himself second place. We are using a opponent's win percentage. Steven complaining about his opponent's Hive Tyrant here as well. Yeah, good stuff. Steven also with an excellent score with his Tau army. And I love to see these Hammerhead lists on the table again. Hammerheads are one of my favorite models in the game, chat. I think they're cool as hell. So I always love to see these lists with multi-Hammerheads in them, just firing enormous 12 damage shots downrange. And clearly it did pretty well for Steven. So, whew, hope everyone enjoyed the coverage of the event so far. That's going to be it for us today. I'm going to go ahead and close things out, start the trek home. But I really appreciate everyone who stuck with us through the event. We're going to close off with 69 viewers in the chat room, by the way. Hey! Hell yeah. Good stuff, team. Well, thanks everyone for coming and hanging out. Thanks for everyone who supported the channel over the course of the weekend. Really appreciate it. Helps assuage some of the costs that comes with taking the rig to different events. And anyone who wants to support the channel, either with a Twitch subscription or through one of our other avenues. We also have YouTube memberships and Patreon as well. You can join. All of those are available in the link down in the description. Otherwise, I think we'll go ahead and close things out here. I will be live with normally scheduled stuff over the course of the coming week. And we do have another GT scheduled at the end of the month. So if you've been enjoying this GT coverage, then come tune into that. That's going to be the weekend of the 25th. Yes, the 25th and 26th of June. We will be streaming the Webway Games GT. So hopefully you enjoy that and come and hang out. Otherwise, let's friggin' like raid somebody, team. Who's live? We have Angry Joe playing some Firefight. Wrath's Reach is live. I know they're in the chats. We'll go hang out with them. What's up, Wrath's Reach? Hopefully everybody enjoys their coverage. They do a lot of super sweet live games. But yeah, time to take a nap. Thanks, everyone. Remember to keep it classy, folks, and have happy wargaming. And have a good time with Wrath's Reach TTG.